You are the
Welcome
new
everyone
Nikocado.
to Tomas's mukbang.
Oh shit, we actually are live.
Tomas is the actual Nikocado avocado after they lost all that weight, so it's fine.
Yes.
He was a vegan first, wasn't
Yes.
he? Yeah. Nico Cotto. Looking good.
Mm.
Mm.
So what's on the menu tonight? Tell us.
Dead Ghost Boy. So, just like
Not this one, though.
and with that, Miguel, where are we right now? What are we doing?
I don't know. Where are we? Oh, wait. We're on my stream. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight we are playing Monsterhearts 2. It is pretty much the only thing I've been streaming because I am lazy.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Hey.
You got life. You're too cool
So-
for school.
So, yeah. Monsterhearts 2, tabletop RPG. Lots of fun. Take it away, MC.
Welcome everyone, and welcome back to Monsterhearts 2 here on T-Will's channel. We, as in all of my crew here, monsters say hi.
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 We are in the end game of Monster Hearts 2 Season 2. And funny enough, I actually had some memories come from my phone of when we were taking pictures of when we were ending the game the very first time that we played, that we ended it in October. So with that being said, we play
Pretty good.
intrepid youths, young people that are going through some things. All of these young people here are monsters in their own right. Melanie, who are you playing?
Oh, I play Imogen, the Fae.
Pipe. Stop it. Dizzy,
There's a
who are you playing?
creature.
As Chaos has been released, as they said my name, I am playing Miss Piper Windsor, the Queen.
Fuck yeah.
Leo, who are you playing?
Yo, I'm Tomas, the twink. Oh, I'm in the ghost.
King Twink.
That's the monster
It
class.
seems like it's the
The
same
twink.
thing.
My favorite clip of us, my absolute favorite clip is the clip of the village bicycle that Miguel made. It's probably one of my favorites. And
Everyone
Miguel,
gets a ride.
Everyone gets a ride on the village
You're the
bicycle.
worst joke in Monster Hearts with you dick.
And Miguel, what are you playing?
I play Manny, the werewolf.
And I play all of the other entities of Westmore, a place somewhere in North America, you know, all around some
On that
and all that good
continent
stuff.
somewhere.
With that being said, this is an 18 plus stream.
The
There's
name.
curse words. There are lots and lots and lots of triggering here, guys. There's violence against minors, violence against adults, death,
Violence.
violence in general. If that is not your bag, that is okay. This is not the stream for you. So I highly recommend that you go someplace else. And please feel free to just go and pull on back. But my players know that if things get too heavy, they can always go and pull a white card and go and let us know, like, hey, just, like, we will get past this. And thankfully, to this day, that hasn't happened. But it's one of those things that we keep our players' mental health in perspective here. And I can't white card for you guys. So if this isn't something that you're into, don't watch. With that being said, though, there are a
Can I
few
white
things.
card if you try to kill Keelan?
I second that.
I third. Feeling's pretty cool.
With that being said,
Kill them all.
there's a. Thank you, Miguel.
He's on my side for this.
With that being said, there's a few housewarming items and stuff like that that I want to go and get out of the way. We are in the last bits. So for those of you who have not caught up, I highly recommend that you do so. And you can do that on Miguel's channel as he is slowly uploading all of our archive.
We have a link in the About section to the YouTube channel where we have all of our past VODs. Well, most of them. I'm still working on it.
And we also have a playlist. That playlist I actually have in the chat here. Dizzy, if you'd be so kind.
It's
Dizzy
already
is
posted.
my impromptu DJ. Thank you. I listen to music all throughout the game. It helps me to kind of get into the headspace for things. And since we don't have the copyright to all of these songs, we put them there so that you can listen to them, on your own time and stuff
I
like
can't
that.
listen to them. Oh.
Oh, you can't. That's right. You're on the phone. Well, with that being said, though,
That sucks.
Can I make a request of our audience?
please.
we're only like 2 episodes from the end or whatever. But if you see any funny clips, like let us know.
Yeah, yeah.
And we will make a clip out of it. And I
That'd
don't
be
know, you might get
cool.
something a little cool,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a sticky note on my forehead.
Or we could even, and you hit a sticky note. We could go and mention your following name on live if we're doing it as well. I don't see why not. And we
Mhm.
always welcome new followers. And please, if you are in the chat, feel free to be active. Don't be afraid to go and be like, "That's awful. I feed off of your pain." I mean, I enjoy when you interact with us as.
It is in this moment we learned a lot about Daniel.
No, it's like,
That's not something you already know.
He's a different kind of vampire.
We-
I'm a different kind of vampire. I don't need blood. I just need suffering.
Mhm.
I
So,
don't want this to be a masochism stream. Please. Not on my channel.
It so is. It so
I was
is.
gonna go and say, not here,
Mm.
not here. We could do that on Disney's.
Absolutely. Mhm. Hell yeah.
So, with that being
TOS.
said, allow yourself to take a moment, get yourself something warm to drink, and listen to the sonorous tones of my voice as I take you to Westmore, a place maybe you visited. You know, that weird place where you grew up in and you just never seem to be able to get out of. That place where you have good memories of your childhood, but every time you think back on them, you can't help but wonder, God, that place was weird, wasn't it? And as our players are hunkered down in Nana's apothecary, quite a few things have happened. The Arch Lord Hamlet, Arch Lord of the Fae of Westmore, has been slain, taken out by his granddaughter, Imogen.
I don't claim him.
Oh, wait, that's fine. Say your granddad. With that being
Doesn't matter.
said,
He's dead. You killed him.
he is gone. The Archfey destroyed, with repercussions felt all throughout Westmore and in East Les,
Yeah.
as Imogen has begun to hear prayers, people reaching out for their Lord of the Green to realize there's a new mistress that claims the title. The magics that Hamlet had used for the LKG, the liminal kinetic generator, the WMD created by the Helsing Collective to destroy the monster space of all monsters, hopefully leaving the human, hopefully,
Hopefully.
theoretically, is no longer teleporting every 24 hours. That leading the box to the construction site of the Westmore Mall led to a humongous fight being led by Tomas's father, who had been possessed by the Fae and the Thorn Guard, and somehow, some way, not killed. He is safe and sound, and he is being questioned by the police, as are quite a few other people, but he is safe. And that's
Who was
saying a
he
lot
possessed
more.
by?
He was possessed by Hamlet's general, the leader of the Thorn Guard, which I had hoped would lead you guys to kill him, but that didn't happen. He was
So
actually
what
saved.
happened? How'd you guys save him? Any
I
details?
became the Fae leader and went to the battlefield and told
She
them to
stopped.
stand down.
She stopped the fight.
Fucking saved my dad. Fuck yeah.
D-
Love you.
She did.
Mm.
With that being said,
Did I get his name at any point in time?
no,
Tomas's
but you saw
dad.
his face. You know who it is.
His name is
No,
Tomas's
no,
dad.
no. The leader of the Thorn Guard.
He has no name.
Oh, that he's just the leader of the Thorn Guard. Okay.
Mhm.
Because
With
I was
that-
like, I wrote his name down, but I wrote down
Oh, no
Bud, the
worries.
Brownie Commander's name.
But in that same time, a double pronged attack as Manny and the Wolfpack, Harper and Keelan, with Scarlet, managed to make it down into the construction site using really, truly one of the smartest things I've seen in a long time of using a chaos agent to smell out the LKG, finding it, acquiring it, and finally beating the last bit of Hamlet's magic as Hamlet's Mega Manny and Nega Harper and Nega Keelan have been tormenting them since the beginning of this season. But with that being said, they are now gone, the LKG in hand. Tomas and the others make it to the server room. Piper with Imogen now, trying to make their way to the school. Tomas with his boyfriend William, with Roy, and with Brian, launching a separate
Wait. They
attack.
left. Oh, okay. They ran away from me with
They did. As
Okay.
they make it into the server, they realize some things. Some items have been found, and a friend that they thought lost was very much alive. Sort of. As Corinne was taken and brought out of the facility, Tomas has made his way to the actual server room after defeating Wendy Gogo, their old homeroom teacher, who somehow found redemption in his last moments,
weird.
handing over Doc Holliday's original bones and the spell that he used to sell his soul. It is now in William's possession. The reason why Holiday started to work with Helsing in the beginning, the reason why so many things happened, because Helsing had him by the short and curlies. So, with that being
Mr.
said,
Lewis, that was his name.
yes, with that being
Yes.
said, they've made it into the server room and they have begun the fight against the Fat Count. The Fat Count has now activated the F-Boy protocol, or the FB protocol, the Fuckboy protocol, as Tomas tried to charisma his way out of it. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
But
I
the
don't
fight
think I passed
continued.
that roll.
And as the fight began, another fight was happening at the same time. Imogen and Piper bursting through the forest with cavalry on the other side. St. Michael and his men galloping forward, taking hits from Van Helsing, from Bird of Prey 2, as she lands on the roof to have one last fight with Siegfried. Siegfried fell, but gave enough time to save Tomas from dying in the server when the power is knocked out.
What?
With that being said, Tomas, let's see if you make it out of the server before that happens.
Okay. Is
So,
it me first?
yeah.
Will you set the scene?
Yo, oh, yeah. It's like-
It's been almost a month for me.
no worries. So, Tomas, you were dealing with the Fat Count. The Fat Count, as I go and I put on all my vestments for him, is a creature made by the Helsing Collective, programmed by Bursa, which is the only reason why you've even been able to sneak into this item, because Bursa hates you so much that his
Yeah.
anger itself is not allowing this thing to think right. And that is actually not a joke. He despises you that much. I don't think you've ever had anyone hate you quite as much besides from Samantha, and that's saying something.
Good. Did I break
Because
up with him? Like, I don't know.
I think you would have been better
Right.
off. With that being said, the Fat
So
Count
the
is
Oh, I was gonna say, did I notice the power do anything weird?
oh, you will, as you begin to continue your little trip inside of this thing. Oh, that's too bright. Forgive me as I go and I work on my
Stressed out
eyes.
by it.
There we go. Oh, too bright. Yep, no, too bright. Forgive me.
Blind me, it's fine.
Oh, I know. I'm blinding everyone that's on. Oh God. Oh God. I'm so sorry. Oh.
Yes. Give me the lights.
Okay. Come on now. All right. So, as you continue your fight with the Fat Count, this
And the
thing,
fat What's the fuckboy protocol? Do you remember?
The fuckboy protocol is something that's been built into this to avoid you being able to charisma your way out of fighting it. That is the fuckboy protocol. Because this man hates you that goddamn much. With
I
that
was like,
being
if
said,
anything, I can charisma William and myself as an AI, right?
oh,
But
of
okay.
course. But with
Hmm.
that being said, that is not the case here because this thing fucking hates you. And let's go and get some music on for you guys. If I can.
Someone describe the music to me. Like, if you want to sing along, I wouldn't
Because
be mad.
funny enough,
It's just
you
domo
actually.
arigato, Mr.
Oh,
Roboto.
Oh.
that's not it.
Don't know
That's the
anything,
document that I used
All
to be able to
right.
do
I
this.
mean, if you want chat to have that, they can have it.
No, they cannot.
That should be like the soundtrack of me in the interwebs.
So,
It's just really funky techno.
as it
Yeah.
begins, you hear a robotic voice saying, "You're going to die. I'm going to kill you." And there's a music backdrop as it starts. You are inside of the server. The fat count hasn't physically attacked you yet, but you know that there's pathways here. There's three. My question to you: what does Samas want to do? Is Samas
I
trying to
feel,
hurt them? He's trying to hurt
yeah,
them financially. He's trying to
yeah.
find information. Is there anything else?
I feel like I might have done this last time because this is exactly what I thought to do. And I don't remember if I did that or not. I was trying to trap it behind the firewall with me. Did I
You
do that?
did,
Is that what
and
I was doing?
that's when it
Okay.
activated the fuckboy protocol and burst
Okay.
through.
Because I was like, that's what I would do in the situation, but I think I already did it. Okay. Um, all right. So what I want to do is, ooh, okay. I would love, if anything, if I can't seem to get like past this fucker
Hmm.
and I can't trap it with me, I would love to like corrupt the data of this server room, or at least the crypto shit. Um,
All right.
yeah.
So here's the thing:
Hmm.
you can directly attack the crypto, or you can
Hmm.
attack the data.
Like attack the AI, or
Ooh, you can make the attempt. How exactly would you attack the fat count? Think of beauty.
I,
You're a
yeah, I'm
hacker.
like, I would try to figure out if I could figure out what like, it's going to be some kind of program, right? So and it's based off of me and William's um, personalities, at least. I don't know if it's our code or not, but if I could, like, you know, I'm
See,
Tomas. I'm an internet spirit right now. Can I like make a false image of myself and run the fuck away and go look for him? Like, see if I can find the file. Like, make a copy of me
I
like going
will.
like this.
I will allow you to copy paste yourself.
Okay, just like,
I will allow
and
you
then
to
like
copy paste yourself.
randomize where I appear, so he has to chase me around, maybe.
You have to beat my cold.
Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, let me see if I have any. Wait, I wouldn't have any strings on
True.
an
No,
AI. Okay. I think I
you
have them on
wish.
Bertha, but okay. Okay. I got 4, 3 plus 2. Got 9. Math.
Tomas, you separate yourself. A copy of you ready to fight. You see the fat count analyzing, analyzing. You seem to have him distracted.
Okay.
Where are you headed?
All right. Assuming this is like a world of server mainframe like looking things. Uh I would see. I don't know. I'm going to do a search for names. I think the executable of this program would look like. Um, I don't know how. I don't know if he's smart enough to rename it something I wouldn't think of. So I'm going to be like,
I will allow you to roll a
fuck
volatile
Tomas.
as you go and you. Oh,
Whatever. Like fuck Tomas.exe, fatcount.exe. I don't know
I'm
what the
here for it.
no.
Roll a volatile for me as you commit this act of violence against the fat count.
Okay, I got a firm 0 on this. So, okay, I got a 3 and a 4. I passed technically.
You do pass, but as you try to figure out, maybe there's got to be a back door here someplace. You hear it. I
I see a directory,
see
like where it could be.
you. I hear you. As the copy is rendered asunder, and you see it turn to bits and pieces as it floats out into the interweb. But you do
Oh,
find an
Tomas.
executive file, but it's not
Okay.
for the fat count. It's for something else.
Okay.
You have something called Battle Plan C.
Okay. Does it show a date of last access? We're just going computer terms here.
Today,
Like how long ago?
about 5 hours.
Is it actually executing now?
It is.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I am going to see, assuming I have given myself some kind of permissions in the server, good permissions. I am whatever directory this fucking thing is in. I'm going to do a recursive remove, delete on the whole directory with this thing in it. See if it'll let me do that.
Roll a hot for me.
Ooh, also 0. Okay, unless I did whatever one of my skills is. I don't remember what it is.
The one that gives you a +3.
Sexy fairy skill. Yeah, it was my first one I ever
There's a
took.
reason
Okay.
why I know about that skill.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it because I get super fucked if I fail this roll. Either way, with the skill, I get fucked, and otherwise, yeah. Okay. Okay, I got 8 plus 3. This
All
is a
right.
flat 8.
You begin to delete. And as you begin to delete, you begin to get desperate. You notice that there's a lot going on here right now. But as you see it turn, its face catches you. Its eye colors changing as it's trying to figure out what's going on. But then all of a
Oh,
sudden,
ooh, okay.
and as it starts doing that,
Is it
you hear
frozen for a second? Okay, I was
for
like, I
just
want
a
to do something
second,
again.
but you hear something.
Mm-hmm.
Malware detected. Malware detected. Launch
I'm the
console
malware.
preventives.
I'm the
As
malware.
you begin to, you are the malware, yes. I'm so sorry that I'm blinding everybody. But as you begin to kind of maneuver around, you notice it regulates itself. It takes a second as the DM is trying to not blind every single person that's watching us.
I'm digging it.
Oh, oh, hi,
Sensitivity warning.
hi. It's like,
Ooh,
but as
purple,
we,
green. Ooh.
but as we continue to go and move in, you do notice there's a problem. You've been able to stop it, sort of, and you're able to continue to move forward. But as the
Okay.
countermeasures begin, you start seeing small versions of Helsing.
Fuck.
But it's confusing. Some of them have guns, some of them have what looks to be some type of sword or anything like that. But you notice one up front, 8 feet tall, massive in body, holding a minigun like the one from Predator. As it turns around and begins, you start seeing bits of malware. So,
Does he
Okay,
feel
I got
like
an
a
idea.
sexual tyrannosaurus?
do you feel like a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus yet? And as you do hear Helsing's voice. We have prepared for you. Did you think that you would just come into my server and there would be no countermeasures? I knew it would be you, boy, or your boyfriend. But that's all right. I underestimated you once. I won't do that again. Tomas, what are you doing?
All
You can
right.
get the information and get the hell out of here because I know that's what you wanted to do before too. Or you could do a pump and dump and get the hell out of here too.
Pump and dump. All right. You guys remember recently the what was it called? I'm blanking out on what the name of this was. It was like a not cloud shark, but like it was the
Top strike.
what was it? Cloud strike? Yeah.
Strike.
Did you guys ever read about that? Like why that
Yeah.
happens?
Mhm.
It was something about a file in the kernel being deleted or messed with essentially by an update. So assuming I am somewhere in like a obviously a server in the data part of the server, like the SSDs of it. I would
Mhm.
like to see it. Essentially, I imagine this would look like dropping through the floor or going through the ceiling, but I would like to get to the kernel of the computers, meaning the thing that boots the BIOS,
The thing that
boots
makes
the
it work.
computer. Yeah, I want to see if I can drop down into like the binary machine code of this fucker. I don't know what it'll look like. It might be like the underworld. I might not know what's going on, but I want to see if I can.
Tomas.
Mm-hmm. And if you break things in here, you break the computers. They're like shooting
As
at
you
me.
begin your descent, you begin to hear, like if it was a military unit, spread out, find him. And as you make it deep into the system, it's oddly very quiet. There should be more noise here.
Going to Hades, guys.
And it's funny that you mentioned that. Exiting purgatory. Level 1, 2, 3. Lose all hope, ye who enter here.
So good.
And as you continue to descend, you notice something's off. Where is this system at? What are we connected to? And as
Mm.
you slowly start to get to the kernels, you notice it's not here.
It's dark in here.
It's pitch black. And in that moment, you hear the fat count. There is no fire in hell, just the cold lack of God's love. As you begin to, and you see that you are starting to have difficulty moving, there will only be awareness. There will only be punishment for heretics. Tomas,
Okay.
you have a Trojan and some other stuff that's attacking you currently.
Okay. And it's dark.
It is
And
dark. How would you bring light to this room?
uh All right. We're in the internet, but I am myself. Um, so I'm being like, is it like I'm getting shot at, or am I like have like
It's as if
roots?
though the system is breaking down the location that you're at, and it's going to
Uh,
delete that section of itself to destroy you.
Ooh. Oh shit. Okay. I would like to see, blindly see if I can go up or down directories. I know this is weird, but like since I'm trying to go to the kernel. But you can go up and down based off of like a
Yeah.
star and a dot. You don't know where it is, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna just try desperately to like jump them, like out jump them. Does that make sense?
Roll for me. Opposite cold.
Okay, I'm not rolling too great. I got 2 3s plus 2, so an 8.
You actually did better than the fat count. As you go forward, you notice it's purposely hid everything. No file here is named what it's supposed to. It makes sense. He knew what you would look for. But you see something. A folder that looks like if it's hidden and hidden and hidden and redirected. Would you like to check that folder?
Going to what's the yeah, display hidden items.
Mm-hmm. Do you?
Yeah, those are files that are typically scary because you can fuck up everything. But yes, I would like to do
As you
that.
click into the hidden file, list and list of students, directories of schools, names, numbers, monster types, their parents, their addresses, when their hobbies, how old they are, and you start seeing a battle plan. A wave of new Helsing collective. You see that there's names that are highlighted. You see that there's dossiers on all of you. I
Ooh,
would like you, if you were to go deeper into this, what would you roll for me, Tomas?
ooh. If I could even get a glance of, you said maybe they're targeting certain people to be new housing collective, maybe. And I would like to know new students, students in Westmore, Eastmore.
Sure. Roll
I'll
for
do
me.
cold.
Roll cold.
That's the only good thing I got. No. I rolled a 1 and a 3 and a +2. So I
You
got a
see,
6.
as you're trying,
Mm-hmm.
you can feel the fat cow getting closer to you. Manny, roll a 1d6 for me real quick.
Oh God. 3.
Yeah, great. I mean, that's middle.
Tomas, you start seeing as the power begins to fluctuate.
Watch out.
You
Yeah.
hear the fat count. There is no place to run. You die here, ghost boy.
What did Manny just do?
I
Manny,
don't
what'd you
know.
He told me
do?
how many more rounds you have before this thing.
Okay. I got it. I'm ready.
I would like you to roll another
I
cold. Oh, unless you have an idea.
I have an idea. I know me. My name's Thomas Lane. I'd like to find my file.
You won't even have to roll for that.
I hope so. That's what I was hoping. Can I just find my own file?
You find your file.
Uh, I don't even give a shit what it says. Maybe glance. Is it big or small? That's all I care about. Is it a lot on me? Is it a lot on me?
Oh, that was the right question. There's
Mhm.
gigabytes in here. and you don't know why. There shouldn't be.
Okay.
As a matter of fact,
Uh,
you notice
go
the
ahead.
file size is wrong. Your file, Manny's
Hmm.
file, Imogen's file, Piper's file, there is close to a terabyte of information, but you don't see much of anything. You see some documents, some photographs,
Do I see hidden stuff, like the hidden
but as you
files?
click the hidden files, click,
Uh-huh.
roll cold for me, please.
I'm not rolling so great, so let's hope. I rolled a 5 plus 2. So I got stuff.
You begin to
I
look
am about
through.
to throw.
You only seem to get to yours. There's something in there. Project Dead Hand.
Okay.
Do you open
It, uh, yes.
it?
Or I'd like to analyze. Can I analyze the file? I don't want to execute anything.
No, it's actually a document.
Oh, okay, I was like, fuck, is this an executable? I don't know.
No, no. But funny enough,
Okay.
the housing collectives, and it seems to be a breakdown of a device that's connected to Helsing.
Hmm.
As you look through data descriptors, dead for longer than 2 minutes, no heartbeat. The fact count is to activate a protocol that sends the schematics of the LKG to every world government.
Mm.
It looks as if though Helsing has an insurance policy. If a heart stops for longer than 2 minutes, these files are sent encrypted. CIA, FBI, Mossad, to every secret service agency in the world. And you begin to realize this server wasn't just for crypto. It was to make sure that we could decipher the blueprints so that we can send it out.
What? I got 1 turn or 2 turns left.
You've got 2 turns.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Tomas,
Hmm.
would you like to stop this server?
This specific one or the whole room? Because
If
I
it's
don't
the
know where
whole
it is.
thing, it's
Okay,
going to be
I'd
both
love to stop
rounds.
all of them.
All of them.
Okay.
Forgive me, because Kiri Cat wants to be helpful. I know.
I have an idea
Do
that's
tell.
super stupid, but I've seen it work before. Somebody accidentally did this once, and it fucked up an entire company's database. So the reason I wanted to go into my own file is so I didn't want to go into anyone else's. But what you do is you make every column in the database, column and row, if assuming all the people in here have the same columns and rows of data as I do, I would literally just recursively copy all of my information over on all files. Like it doesn't, if I can't delete the files, it would like
Just
overwrite them all with my information. And yeah,
Tomas,
that's like a weird fuck up thing you could fuck up your database with.
what will you roll for this? You have 2 shots.
Okay. I'm gonna get a different die. Got this
I
one
think
now.
you should.
Looks like a ghost. Okay, I'm gonna roll cold again.
Go for it.
Here we go. No.
Oh,
Is it the
shit.
right one,
You're
Daniel?
failing me. You're
Oh, nope.
failing me. I rolled 2 1s.
You're starting to get
That's
nervous.
rough.
It's like if though you can't figure it out. And as you begin
I
to
have
get the
more
copies,
Crusoes.
Tomas, you feel hands wrap around your neck, and it turns you. And as it turns you, the mask begins to fade, and you begin to see Bursa. I'll kill you in every lifetime, in every moment.
Oh, he loves you.
I will be the thing that keeps you awake. And as he begins to choke you, you hear him say, how priceless is a good night's sleep. And as he begins to choke you, you start to feel your body start to disconnect as you hear William's voice. We gotta go! We gotta go! You have one more roll.
Okay. All right, I went back to the old dash. Piper, will you give it a kiss?
Ah, you got this, babe.
I'll give you a kiss too.
Not you. You don't.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Just go with that.
Moss didn't ask for your kisses.
Okay. Okay. 5,
5,
4,
9,
plus 2.
11.
12.
I got 11.
And
No,
then
just 11.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I like to die again. Piper
as
helped me out.
you
No, no jail for you, die.
as you roll this, and as Bursa's hands begin to wrap around you, half of its face, the fat count, half of his face, Bursa, you see the Helsing collective agents beginning to encircle you as the machine gun Helsing begins to move forward.
It's cool if I get trapped down
There
here. As long as I get the
be
data out.
there will be no place to hide. This server or the next. Your life as you know it is over. Tomas, what do you
Rip,
say as you
guys.
force this copy?
Rip. Flip them off. And hope it works. If I'm stuck here, I'm stuck here. If I'm
As
dead, I'm
you
dead.
you start seeing the Helsing collective. You hear like a bing, 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 like the Arab window that pops up. Bing, 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 bing. Boom. Operation not found. 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 You see the fat count slowly turn to the side. What did you do? What did you do? Tomas, as you begin to fade out, you see it's tied. I, I, I. You won't
So I
stop
corrupted files.
us. You won't. You won't. You won't
Fuck you, Bursa. You're not
stop
as good. Just accept
us.
it. Just accept it. It's okay.
As the fat count's face goes blank. You are pulled out of the server.
Am I alive?
Barely.
I'm good. I'm good. Like, I haven't gone into like a, I think of like a drooling, retarded mess after putting my brain on me.
I'll put it to you this way.
Mm-hmm.
You are alive as you look up and you are in someone's arms.
Oh God, I hope it's William.
I hope
White
it's
armor, claw marks deep down their face. You feel as if though you are being held closely, so close that you can feel their heartbeat. And as you see Sebastian look down at you,
Oh,
hello. Oh,
it's like who the fuck is
as,
holding me?
as he drops
Oh,
you, he pulls something from the server. Thankfully, your boyfriend isn't so gun ho as you are, and we start to download some files. We'll be able to look at these at another time before you. And you start seeing the machine. What the hell did you?
oh fuck! I hope
You are
everybody in the
in
world gets a profile of
complete
Tomas.
darkness.
All right, I
Imogen, Piper,
no.
Manny.
Yeah.
Damn, Tomas still hasn't shown up. But
Where am I supposed to
everyone,
be going?
what was that?
Oh wait, is
Tom
this
knows.
at the apothecary or?
At the apothecary.
Okay.
And as you are there, have we started to acquire brownies to shoot them at the LKG?
Oh my god, are we? Can we please?
Wait,
I
are you
think,
shooting
okay,
like brownies? Like
Imogen,
The little fairy guys, yeah.
if
Like a group?
press, Imogen will ask for volunteers. She will tell the brownies, you do not have to do this.
Piper, you have a hand
kamikaze
up.
for your country.
I would like to ask Nana if she has the equipment to build a potato cannon.
We're fighting the LKG with a potato
We don't
cannon.
need a potato cannon. It's just on the other side of the yard.
You know what? I was gonna go and say we
at it.
we could do a 50-50 here, and
Depends on the
if
potatoes.
you want higher or lower,
I'll take the lower.
if it's lower than 50, they've already got one. Hey, do you have and ask Nana for this thing, please?
Hey Nana,
Hmm.
do you have a potato cannon?
Get like some gross potatoes.
Potato,
Yeah.
like a potato made of a cannon, or a cannon that shoot potato?
The little cannon where you take off the back of it, you spray some hairspray in it, load it with a potato, and it goes.
Or can you make
I
one?
have it over in the back.
She has one.
Why do you have one, Nana?
Don't ask questions. It's fantastic.
Hey,
Okay.
you know,
You've never shot potatoes or other fruits? Honestly, anything that'll fit in there.
It would be even better if I had an air compressor with it.
it's one of those things that we made it because I wanted to be able to play catch with what, and shoot it really far so they could go and get it back to me.
Did you know some of the brownies are the perfect size to fit in those things?
Why
What?
why are we
I
shooting
think
the
this is
brownies?
just like
Why
the
can't
funniest
I
fucking
not?
thing I've ever heard.
It's only fitting. I got a bag full of brownies, and now I get to shoot them.
I've got a potato cannon at home. I go play with the brownies sometimes.
Okay.
It's good for them with their new queen.
Do you put a call out for the brownies?
Have I been asked to do that? I don't remember if we've talked about this or not. I don't know why Piper wants a potato cannon.
I just mentioned throwing brownies at the LKG for fun
And this is
in our Discord, and I didn't think we were actually gonna do it.
I can't throw, so this is why Piper wants the potato cannon, and I'm invested in this idea.
See, Tomas is good at basketball. He could have done it.
Moss is there.
The fact that everyone clung to this idea of yours, Manny, is the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Hey, Imogen.
It's a terrible idea.
It's fucking great.
So if
Watch it
there's
work.
just a brownie just hanging out, I'm gonna grab it. Hey, you want to do something cool?
I'll
You
leave
see it
you
look
to
at you,
die.
and it looks at Imogen. What's cool?
All the kids are doing it.
Do you want to
Yeah,
see
TikTok.
how close you can get to the OKG before you blow up?
You want me to die?
You're not gonna die. You might die.
You
not gonna
might die, but you might
Terrible
not.
at this.
Do you see it turns you, Imogen?
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not really.
You girls brought it up.
I am willing
You
to sacrifice
girls.
myself in the name of. And you actually see the gentleman. Oh, why are we even asking the fucking thing? Just stick it in there and shoot it.
Brownies have rights.
It has no right.
Yes, let's be nice to the brownies.
Well, he just said yes.
Okay, cool. We can do this. Someone get
Maybe
a
they don't have a
stopwatch. I want to know
concept
his
of
flight
fate.
time.
My God.
This is why we're evil, guys.
I was gonna go and say,
We're
these are the good
balancing
guys,
the
everybody.
scales here.
I look at the brownie. Are you really okay with this?
I don't know.
Okay, we could ask somebody else. Are there?
Who else would we ask?
I could call some brownies out. Probably.
I'm already here. By the time they get here, it might be too late. I'm willing to make the sacrifice. Stick me in the cannon.
Oh,
He will be remembered,
You
and we will make a statue.
Wait.
what is your name?
Thank you.
Cake.
Cake.
Cake. Okay.
Cake. You will be honored for your sacrifice.
Honored cake.
That's so fucked up. You guys.
Every time I eat a cake, I'll think of you.
Oh, thank you. What, will you sing songs with me?
No,
Absolutely.
I
Cake's
can't
the
sing.
great.
I'll get the
Great.
other brownies to sing songs with you.
You gotta make sure that Durden does it, that piece of shit.
That who does it?
Durden.
Okay.
Durden.
You tell him that I went out a hero.
All right, he's going. You guys want to
Alright.
like get him fucked up
For-
first? Like dip him in some beer.
For the greater good.
As he goes in, you hear him, Manny. All right. This is what dreams are made of, kid. If you make it, you'll be famous. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Manny, do you pull the
Win-win.
trigger to this
Piper
brownie
is the
as
one
Harper's
who
holding?
took the
Oh,
cannon.
absolutely. I'm gonna. Oh God, yes.
Piper's like, fuck this brownie.
Do you say anything to this brownie as he becomes part of the space program here in Westbourne?
Good luck, babe. You got this.
He Supermans it as he puts his hands to the side,
Someone should have made
and you
him a
hear
little
him.
cute.
I always wanted to poof.
How close was that?
Not even 100 feet. He
Oh,
literally,
Jesus.
as he begins to get about 120, he explodes in a dot of light, just and he's gone.
Okay.
God rest your cake.
That's
Maybe the Yellow King.
You hear the gentleman. Holy shit!
Oh,
Holy
wait.
shit!
I just thought of a better way to test this without having to sacrifice anyone.
It's a little late for that. That brownie fucking got wiped out of existence.
Patrick is tickled to death. It's great.
I run back in the house, I grab what? And I have what?
What is the plan here? What are
What?
you trying to do?
I throw what at in the direction of the LKG.
No.
And you see Nana, my fucking band! As you go and you throw what? He doesn't go as gracefully as Cake does. As he tries to
all
fight
wings
against,
and feathers.
as he's trying to like fight against the like, as he begins to get close, he makes it right to the box. And I swear to you, it's like seeing all of a sudden wings and a rock. It drops dead the moment it gets within the vicinity of it. Bing, boop.
Just killed
Yeah.
what?
He's not dead. It's fine.
No. Check this out. And I go and I grab him and I bring him away from the.
As you go and you make it past 100 feet, you see what? He's biting. And you actually hear what? And you hear Nana. Oh, that's not very nice. I didn't even know you knew that word. Oh my gosh.
I knew that worked because it happened last time when I first brought the LKG here.
What's happening?
No. She says that I didn't even know you knew that word as she's talking to Watt.
Oh.
It seems that he may have called you something unpleasant.
Wow. Well. So
You probably deserve it.
Okay.
I think the bigger the magical creature, the more resistant it is.
Hold on a second. Y'all just watched my soul leave my body. There was a physical separation. I don't know if that logic's very sound.
You actually see the gentleman. I actually have a counterpart to that. You got to think about it. You're made from magic stuff. You have like a direct line to the Yellow King. Imogen can walk closer to it. She has human
She's a fake.
ancestry. Manny
So-
has human ancestry.
The more magic you are, the more susceptible.
It seems to be. And if you are more magical, as the brownies are creatures of
Entirely.
complete magic, they which is really I'm not going to lie, You do see that he takes a brownie out from his pocket.
No. Can I try to catch it?
It's so dark.
I said that it's like, and as you go, you grab it. You just see like, oh, I've been in that jacket for 5 years. It's just like, oh, you just ran, and then he just like climbs out of your hand and runs off into the forest.
Oh, that. Wait, in what direction does he run?
He runs into the direction of the LKJ. You see, and you see the gentleman. Got him, yeah.
That's reflection at that point. Oh boy, I like this.
I hate those little bastards. But anyways, let's. So
Imogen's
if
been
you-
king of the Fae
I'm
for
not
one
there.
night, and we've already killed 2 brownies.
I mean, I guess in our defense, Hamlet's probably killed a lot more than that, based
Oh,
off how the gentleman acts around them.
you actually going to see the gentleman?
Oh, murder's fine.
No,
We did more of it.
we didn't have like a brownie punting event. Or
Oh,
anything
wait,
like
get
that.
golf clubs. Get golf clubs.
And you
Are
actually see
sure?
You see Samantha. She picks up her hand. The gentleman has the record for the past 22 years.
You guys are
hate those
terrible
little
people.
fuckers.
Y'all
I-
do
Terrible
the brownies
people.
like the hedgehog croquet balls. from Alice in
100%.
Wonderland? Oh my
Oh.
fucking god!
To be honest with you, when I was working with some magical weaponry, we used them like skeet. You know, like the little clay
Okay.
pigeons.
Why?
Imogen, I will help you train to beat your dad's record.
They actually are like sentient creatures. Why are we treating them like that?
I mean, sure.
dumb.
Everyone's sentient, but
Just wait till she finds out what happens to nobodies.
Where do they
nobody's.
come from? Are they like
What?
burst out of nothing? Are they born from other brownies?
You're not
Oh,
sure,
they-
I'm
but
gonna go help. I'm gonna bake something, and
as you gonna go do that, you see Nana. She walks to the gentleman and she gives him like a solid like little hit on the arm. The fuck's wrong with you? And
I suddenly realize how bloody I still am because I have never cleaned up. So I'm going to the sink to wash up.
you all look atrocious. There's not one of you that came out of this clean. And in that realization, Tomas still isn't here. Tomas.
He'll be fine.
Night. It is dead silent here. Now that Wendy Gogo's music is done.
I'm
As-
curious, how's my brain? Like, as far as I know, I've never done that before.
You haven't. And it's funny that you mentioned it because as you
Mhm.
try to kind of get yourself together, you can't help but think to yourself, what the fuck just happened? I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know. And you actually feel William's hand. Hey. And
Oh,
as
thank God it's you.
as you actually come back, you'd see Sebastian's kind of move the door. And you see Tom. We gotta go. I'm hearing footsteps, and there's a whole lot of bunch of footsteps here, guys. Oh, that's not his voice. We gotta run. We gotta go
Yeah,
like
good
right
luck,
now.
Tom. Okay. It's nothing in here. Does it feel like the air conditioning and all that went out too?
It looks like if everything's down.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna everything's dark, so I'm going to well, I'm sure I have a flashlight. I'm not super stupid.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna shine a flashlight and get used to being in a human body, not in clothes lands. And
Starts maneuver.
isn't Bertha still down here somewhere, like as a girl?
You had to see.
Do we hear
He
anything
is-
in the
he's
dead
supposed to be-
silence?
Roll a call for me, see if you hear anything. As a matter of fact, I'll have all the boys roll. You know what? Manny, you want to go and roll for Sebastian? Piper, you want to go and roll
Sure.
for Tom?
What are we rolling?
Coles.
We'll see if we hear. Yeah. Ooh, I like this die again.
Tom got a 12.
7.
I got 10.
Ooh, even with his +3, goddamn.
Mhm.
And what did you roll?
I got a 10.
Tom being Tom. You hear that?
Hear what? You hear him?
You
Her?
notice there seems to be a power surge coming down from the other side. But you realize it's not a power surge. As you just see the blue illuminated face of Van Helsing using the fist of Augustus to power the rails as she begins to fly down this hallway. Very reminiscent of M. Bison. And you do hear Tom go, "Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. That's super bad." Yes, Piper.
I have
We're all
a
gonna die.
question if I can do spooky shit.
What are you
Do you
trying
know
to
what's
do?
going on?
So,
Good.
Piper has a link to Tom, right?
Mhm.
I feel like, despite all of the Helsing spooky shit, that she would be able to tell if he was in great fear or great danger.
This is the fear that she felt when everything was happening with Manny.
Okay, cool. Here's the thing that I want to do. There
Sure.
are two very powerful fae. One of them has stepped away. One of them is her father. Um, does the gentleman have experience in liminal spaces?
You wouldn't know. You would have to ask.
I
Piper
do.
asked.
I do.
And as I mean, I guess not really my thing.
I would like to try to open a portal to get the boys to Nana's ASAP. With using Tom as an anchor and using the gentleman's power and magic to stabilize Piper.
Using Tom as an anchor, you will need Imogen's help.
I can't use the gentleman.
Well, forgive me, the gentleman's help. Yes,
Yeah,
you'll have
that's
to
the
do
whole
it
point.
together. Here's the caveat to that: if you fail, you will destroy Tom, as he
Yeah.
no longer exists in this reality.
He'll go to the
You
limit.
would be able to find him, but his human body would cease to exist. Big reward, big punishment if it goes south. But I'm willing to fuck around and find out with you.
Let's
I can
fuck
go to
around.
the liminal realm, by the way.
I can't use you though.
But you can talk to me through Tom, right?
We could give it. We could give it
Walkie
a try.
talkie style.
But I don't want to kill Tomas. Tom is kind of
But
like a
I
bad
go there all
guy.
the time
It's
without
up to you.
dying.
Who will be your anchor?
Tomas, are you consenting to be Piper's anchor?
I think I got a good chance.
All right. Piper will try to reach out to Tomas because
You-
she knows that. Yeah.
I got the
You
watchdog
could
thing, which makes
always
the
get a
liminal
new
space.
Tom.
I don't wanna.
You can't get another Tomas.
As you begin to reach out, roll a
Let me
dark for
talk
me,
to my
please.
other boyfriend, okay? Let me talk to my other boyfriend.
Roll a dark for me.
Okay. Better not fucking
What was your
embarrass me.
dark, Piper?
Do you really want to know? It's only a 1.
That's good. It's better than negatives.
11,
If you got strings on me, you can use them.
11 plus 1 is 12? Yes? Yes. I can
Okay, you don't
count.
need them.
Miguel, will you roll for the gentleman?
Don't embarrass me, Miguel.
What's the gentleman's plus?
He's got a +2.
What?
Was that?
12.
Yes.
Yes!
What? 212?
Yes!
What is the likeliness of that? Great job.
Piper, as you close your hands with the gentleman and you begin to reach out, What do you say?
This is your emergency exit brought to you by your loving queen.
Yellow light begins to pour out of Tomas. His
Oh shit!
eyes, his mouth. And
Oh,
as his face begins to bend in ways that he never thought possible, the horrifying realization, Tomas, oh my God, I'm going to die. And as you
what is
begin
happening?
and as you begin to burn away, as you know yourself begins to in that moment, Helsing is so close. Bersa stampeding towards you from the other side. You realize something. Bersa didn't become a woman because that's not what Bersa hates. You see something absolutely horrific. Half werewolf, half demon, ghoulish, bluish skin, transparent hands. It's as if though somehow, some way, with all these sharp rows of shark teeth, he's become a little bit of every single one of you.
We got the sharp teeth of everything.
And as the words don't come forward, this thing covered in hair, long, heartburn hair, its muscles so large that it rips through its skin, it grabs through you. Imogen, as you're there washing up, you see the boys. Oh God! You see Sebastian hit the table. William hits the sink. You hear Tomas. Tomas actually lands on his feet, but you see all the others.
Like a cat.
And as you see Tom slowly land on his feet like a cat, as he opens up his hands, I knew I could do it.
Dude,
Was it me?
Oh,
Did I
like-
do it? That was me?
Yeah.
Yeah! Tom comes in clutch, baby. Yeah! All I could think about was
I'm so
us
loud. You're so
escaping.
loud.
And somehow
Yeah, you
no.
you did that. Yeah, you did it.
You hear
Piper,
Piper
did you see
giggle
it?
from the other room. Yes, I did, sweetheart. You did amazing.
I did so good. I was so important. I was so
Are-
important. I got so much stuff done. It was so great.
Are you
So we've been in darkness
Uh,
forever.
10 out of 10 landing. William, your head.
You see William slowly get up. Oh fuck. Ow, ow, ow.
Are you bleeding?
Oh my
I'm like checking William's head. My hands are bloody, by the way, still. They're like, the blood's like running because it's all watery because I'm.
It's funny because as you're checking him, it's not the wound on his head that you should be worried about. It's the gunshot in his chest. As you see him just kind of lean forward.
Oh, okay.
I'm hurt. I'm really hurt.
Grabbing towels, putting pressure. Is
Wait,
food
wait.
still in there?
Give
Did you
him
get the blood
blood.
out?
Give him you got blood on you. Can you like
You could.
Oh, this is my
stick your
blood. I
fingers
don't
in
think
his
it-
mouth? Stick your
I-
fingers in his mouth or something. That's not weird.
don't.
You're his boyfriend. You give him your blood.
And
I mean,
this is my blood. I don't think
true.
that my blood would be good
All right,
for him.
William. It's cool. I don't need to be awake anymore.
I got stabbed.
Yeah.
As you
baby, come here, please.
you see
I
that
didn't know you were shot. I
he
forgot
just
you
gently
shot.
bites down on your wrist and he starts to heal a little bit. And you see Sebastian looking around.
This is like real intimate.
Well, and he's very quiet as he just kind of nuzzles your wrist. And he just looks up at you.
So glad you're okay.
I have a hidden pen drive in my pocket. I was able to download a terabyte of files. I didn't want Sebastian to know. And he just gently kind of pats you on the hand.
You're a
I don't
beautiful
think
man.
I don't think Sebastian went to save us. I think he went to get this from the server. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Are you really shot? Was that a ruse too?
No, I'm dying. Well, not
Oh,
so much
okay.
right now. and you see that he kind of continues to just. And as he's doing that, you do see Tom just walk up to you, Piper. I did so good. I did so good. He goes and gives you a hug. We saved everybody. I got the boys out, and you see William turn. Hey, he tosses you a human skull with neon blue writing all over it.
Mm.
By the way, we're even.
Oh, are we?
Yes. And you see that he
Wait,
goes
is
to hit
this Doc Holliday skull? Whose is this?
It is.
Yeah, we did. You know how we did it, Piper? The power of forgiveness
You want to
and
know what?
love.
You want to know how I dealt with Holiday tonight? I stabbed him in the eye and shot him 4 times.
I was wondering where he went. I kept calling to him.
I got a video of that.
You see that
You should
Nana's
choke.
beginning to just kind of cover everybody. I will say that as she begins to just make sure that everybody's taken care of, everyone gets a plate of food.
I'm so
For the
glad to be here.
For the first time in what seems to be weeks, there's calm. You have the LKG team. Helsing has
Uh,
Keelan.
What?
It is shared amongst the group that Helsing has Keelan. And Helsing has given you 3 days to decide to bring the LKG to exchange him. With that
Manny, how'd
information,
you lose Keelan? What'd you do?
Manny was unconscious.
Why? What?
I'm like, I'm sorry, Manny. I don't know what's going on. I've been on the internet too
do you
long.
see Samantha picks up a hen? I lost Keelan.
Oh God.
Manny
Forgot
saved
you were there.
us.
No. It's my fault. I attacked Helsing, and it didn't go so well.
You see that Samantha gives him a little look from the side. She doesn't say anything, but she just stays quiet. She puts her head down. I wasn't strong enough to carry both of them, and I made a decision right there in that moment. So I grabbed Manny.
I think that both of you should stop blaming yourself for Helsing's actions.
You actually see Nana from the back. Ding ding ding! Look at that! You hit it right on the head. I think that's a perfect idea. As you see Corinne giving out everybody tea.
mean-
Hey Tomas.
I mean, I didn't. I was right there. I wanted to run in and try to do something to help, and I didn't. But it's not any of our
God.
fault.
I
It's
left this here too long.
As everyone gets their tea, as you see Corinne sit.
Corinne, are you okay? Holy shit.
I have no idea. I have
Where's
no idea.
Brian? Is he here?
You see Brian's was in the bathroom. Hey, just having a conversation with my inner self.
Your inner self, or did
I
someone
just hug
stop
him.
by?
Oh, I had to use the toilet really bad. And you see that Brian goes in, he
Normal
slowly goes
things.
in, he goes in, he hugs Tomas. Dude, so like, here's the thing.
What's the thing?
The DM rolled for us. I mean, I found something while I was running out. He takes out a pair of what looks to be golden glasses.
Is that another Angel Archives thingy?
I think it said something, and I would have sworn that it said John the Revelator, but I'm not certain. I think.
What do you mean it said? Like it says it on there, like written?
No, like it. There was like some information there, but like I was running with Corinne, bro.
Oh,
I'm gonna be real honest
like,
with you.
Like the robot thing told you what it was. Yeah.
but the box was open, right? It looks like if they had just gone it. And I got crazy, bro. And you see that he picks up his hand. He's missing 2 fingers on this side, just like Ty.
The claw!
And just say, yeah. And you just get, but it looks like if though he just wasn't even born with them. They're just gone. And you just go and see him, Dylan. I'll figure it out,
Ryan,
man.
Did
It's
the
fine.
glasses do
the
that?
fucking lost some fingers.
No, the laser trap that was on it did that. It was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. You see that he kind of didn't bleed. I mean, I didn't even feel it until until Roy screamed. I did not scream. I did not
Ryan, the
scream.
fuck.
Why do I not believe you?
I'm gonna scream. Oh my god.
It's
Oh,
okay.
that reminds me. Anyone who here is undead or mostly made of magic, don't go in the backyard. Just don't.
You want to see me turn into 2 people?
You see,
Let's not repeat that.
No.
I don't think we need to.
Oh,
Uh,
and especially if you're a vampire, because you will
Oh, yeah.
melt.
you
this
see
was
Sebastian.
undead, right?
How did you figure it out? Oh, and hey, and you see that he turns to you, Manny. How are you?
Oh wait, Scarlet's here, isn't she?
Yeah.
Do y'all need to have a moment now?
No, I don't.
What?
I mean, it's
Hi.
not necessary. It wouldn't be necessary, but if you wanted to. But anyways,
What?
did you get my letter? Did you get my letter?
Yes, I got your
Oh,
letter,
Theo
and
actually gave it to you. Fantastic.
yeah,
I do. She's beautiful.
and then she skipped town.
Mm.
What's going on? I asked.
You see,
Moss is like, "Where's your arms, girl? What the fuck?
as
Why
you
is everyone
turn,
losing body parts?"
as you see that Scarlet looks to be growing almost like a Deadpool baby arm from the stump. And she's like, it's getting there. It's just gonna take a little bit, but
Just
it's
want to touch it a little bit. Just
Yeah, me
Baby
too.
arm.
and you cannot. But you hear from the side, grab my strong hand. You're not sure who said it, but you just see this. She just kind of puts a jacket over her arm and say, "All of you are so stupid." Just like just kind of cover this
Why
up.
are there so many hand injuries in this group? What the fuck, guys?
So did you guys meet with Theo? What's going on?
Mm.
she just stopped by to drop off the letter, and she was I was holding the LKG, and she's a little too close, so she was melting while we were having a little talk.
Good to
Yeah,
know.
Mr. O picked her up and took her away.
And then you see Samantha, and then Theo came to pick me and Tom up, and as we dropped off, as we dropped him off and all that.
You
Me and Keelan,
and
forgive me,
Keelan, yeah.
Keelan and I, we had a little bit of a spat, and
Yeah, I
I look
asked
at
her
her
to
missing
take
arm.
you out of town with her, not to rip your
she,
arm off.
well, she was going to, and then I told her that she needs to shut the fuck up and bring me to the school, or that I was going to break her head, and she stated I could try, so I did, and it got kind of heated. I'm not gonna. Maybe I was a little bit too angry for my own good, and I broke her jaw and she ripped off my arm.
Okay,
You know, I'm kind of glad I missed out on the mother
Fuck
daughter.
yeah.
you guys
Scarlett, you're
might
my
need
favorite.
some family counseling.
You see Sebastian in the back. It's like, we've tried. It didn't go too
Have
great.
you?
No, not really.
You haven't tried with
I look
mom.
at
Oh, that's true.
Sebastian like, wait, why aren't you with her? Aren't you like tied to her?
Piper is gonna stand in the background making fawning noises and saying,
You,
Manny, Manny.
I
Why?
was until I when I met my mother, and he touches your face for a second, Samas, and you get to see the same thing that the players did. as Sebastian stood in front of Theo, and Theo, with tears in her eyes, angry. I am your sister. Sebastian turns, but you are no longer my responsibility.
Damn.
And he walks away.
So is he? Would I infer in my ghost brain that he is now tied to his mother or
Correct.
something else?
No,
Okay.
you got to figure it out.
So from
Okay.
our perspective, he just touched Tomas in the face.
And they kind of go blank for a second.
Are they gonna make
Oh,
out?
they had a moment. Get the camera ready. I need
You
to see
s-
this.
I'm
You
so
see,
confused. Who is he interested in? Is he interested in Manny or me?
you
Or
just
so
kind of go and see
funny.
Nana walk
Is
between us.
Sebastian the new village bicycle?
What is wrong with all? Sit down,
No,
everybody.
The village
He was like,
bicycle
"Come
is
back."
Tomas.
I
It's just his turn
like
to
put
take a
my hand
ride.
in Sebastian's face. Manny, shut the fuck up.
As you do that, do you try to dwell
Oh,
deeper into Sebastian? By the way,
because
I'm actually gonna go and give you the possibility. He's opened up
hey,
this pathway to you.
Yes, Tomas. He's
You
open to
being,
you. Do
oh
you
my
want
god,
to go deeper in?
you being the creature that you are you interested in trying to find out if he's
right
being
into that
honest?
way.
I'm the watchdog of Westmore, motherfucker, and I'm in
That's right.
another dimension, kind of. Oh,
You want to give it a shot?
yeah, my earphones are out. So you're going through my phone right now. Yes, I would like to do watchdog
I
as well.
will allow you to, as you activate Watchdog, and you begin to chew into Sebastian's mind.
Phew.
Roll a, roll a cold for me. No, actually, no. Roll a dark for me.
Give me one second. I need to look up
I
if
was
it
gonna say
gives me anything.
which skill is connected to that.
I don't know. Let's
If
see.
Tomas
It
is
is.
bicycle, do I have to take a ride? Can I opt out?
I
Can I
mean,
give my
you
ride to somebody else?
kind of already opted out. Like, who are you gonna give? Are you gonna give it Samantha? I think she said she'd take it earlier.
What was
I
that?
don't. I don't think giving it to Samantha would be the wisest choice, though.
I mean, that's fair.
I could give it to you.
No. No.
By the way, I get an extra skill point because I failed 3 times. This.
That is correct. You did fail 3
Uh,
times.
Piper will
all
quietly
right.
say, "Been there, done that." Imogen, been there, done that.
So, my watchdog,
Yeah,
I will ask you what I should do, but you exist in a liminal space between 2 communities. One is resplendent with light, the other is damned to the shadows. It is your duty to guard the boundary. Mark experience whenever you weed out someone on the wrong side of the divide and put them in their place.
I have a question for you. What side of the divide do you go into when you search Sebastian's mind?
Okay. So I don't want to. I want to do well at this.
Mhm.
So I'll go on. I know for a fact that Theodore is on the other side because I did do this to her as well once.
You
I
did?
did the watchdog. So I'll step on the other side and see if he's hanging out on this side. And I just added a point to dark, so I have a 2 dark now.
It's so strange. In your mind, how could he possibly be part of you, of Westmore? And you see 2 Sebastians. One on the dark and one in the light.
Oh, it's trippy.
The one in the shadow holding hands with Theo. The other holding hands with Scarlet. And as you go deeper, you begin to see a fight, an internal fight that's been going on for some time. since the moment Scarlet was brought into his life again by Manny. You also see the time that he was in Manny's room and he
Manny.
spoke to him as they were laying there together. You also see the time. You see that there were a few times that he walked out of his house with the intention to go to Manny's and turned around.
Hmm.
You notice how there were times that he thought about killing Theo and how he cried himself to bed. But there was so much drugs involved. You notice that he fell deep into something. And then you see a memory. You see Helsing slowly passing her fingers through Theo's hair. I
Okay.
understand, child. I do. You don't have to be alone anymore.
With Theo?
We can be the family that you've lost. And you see Theo look up at her in the eyes. I already have a mom. A mother that hates you, my dear. You see another memory. You see Sebastian has been spying on Helsing. You see something called Battle Platform B.
Okay.
It is the center of the LKG experiment where they plan on igniting it again. And you feel dread in his heart as Sebastian realizes, oh my God, she's going to kill every single monster in Westmore. I can't let this happen. It wouldn't be right. And you come to?
So I've been gently caressed by Sebastian.
It seems to be on both sides, actually, as you notice that both of you are touching each other. And you just see William slowly turns to Manny.
You, I didn't know you guys were open like that.
Piper does.
You notice his face go pale for a second. He just he holds himself and just like, you've had a long night. I'm gonna chalk that up to that. And I just
I mean,
What?
Piper's gonna lean over to Manny
like-
and be like, "You should be in the middle of them. It's really fun."
The sandwich. The twink sandwich. Anyway.
Oh,
So
like
does it
that
look
one
like
time you did.
Yes, Manny.
yes,
when you
Manny.
say that out loud, you see William.
I forgot
I'm
about
sorry, the
that.
fuck you say? The fuck you say? You mean you and who? Oh wait, you see that William sobs. That was me and Tommaso. I forgot. And you see that he
Yeah.
just kind of sorry.
Yeah.
It's like sorry.
Does it look like
Don't get so defensive, God.
that's so
I had a
funny? He
moment.
forgot.
I had a moment.
We were drinking a lot.
Are you jelly? Are you okay? Do you need a moment?
You see as you pull your hand away, Sebastian turns. He's like, it's not his fault.
Same one.
I'm part of the evil league of evil twinks. It's a thing. It's not something real in the world. Oh God damn it! Oh wait, no, it's
Oh, that
actually
was
a different
different.
song. But
So it looks
if you
like he
didn't,
didn't notice I delved into his brain.
what was that?
It doesn't look like he noticed that I just like
You,
inceptioned his brain.
but it's so weird because you think he doesn't, but you see the line, and he's standing beside you in Westmore.
Okay.
Sebastian has made his decision.
Tomas is just like really lost on the joke and like looking dumbfounded at everybody, like, huh?
You just see him
Tomas,
turn to you.
I'm really happy for you.
Thank you. For what?
Shut up, man. And it's just
What?
Sebastian walks past you
Huh?
and he just sits. And he sits with his mom for a second. And Samantha and Tom, Rory, and Harper, and Corinne, for the first time with Brian, you were all together again.
I'm
And
glad
I
you're
think the
employed.
realization pours over you all. We're all here. We made it,
Except for Keelan.
except for Keelan. Players, I will say that you rest that night. Beds are brought out, sleeping bags. Some sleep on the couches, some people sleep on the floor.
I would like to catch up with Imogen, like, as we're
And I
sleep
wanted to go and
doing a
ask,
sleepover.
is there any type of conversation that you would all like to have as the night encroaches?
I'm gonna be like, has anyone checked on my dad? He doing okay?
Oh, I saw him. You said your dad, right?
My dad.
Yeah. I saw him. He he's fine. He's doing okay. I
Good.
think he was giving a statement to the police the last I saw him.
Police are kind of
So,
Hyper.
Hamlet maybe sort of had kidnapped a few humans, and your dad was one of them. And but we, let them. They're free now, and they're all good.
my dad's good.
As you start to get tons
I'm
of text messages to Mas as you are now out of the Helsing's kill box.
Oh yeah, that's so weird. I haven't had a phone in
Beep,
like
beep, 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 beep.
forever.
All of your phones. Beep, 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 beep.
I'm pretty sure that there won't be any lasting
What'd you
any
do to
lasting
him?
residual issues from the possession. He should be fine.
And by the way, I'm like looking at Imogen with all her swanky shit, and she looks fucking awesome.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm
And
still wearing like really sick leather armor.
yes, queen. Wait.
Literally.
I was like, well, I just made a really good joke. It didn't make too. What?
Yeah,
What do you
you
mean?
should be fine. There shouldn't be any problems from that left over. You should be good.
I do trust you. I trust you that my dad's totally cool and he's not working for Helsing right now. And
No, I don't think he was working for
Mm.
Helsing.
There's no
He was.
everlasting mental trauma or anything.
okay, no brain damage.
Piper, as you're overhearing this, you think back to yourself, yeah, that's probably not true. Just
It's probably 90% fine.
but he should be
I
fine. I
just,
mean,
I
it
just,
wasn't a long possession, so he should be.
I didn't talk to him.
He should be okay.
It wasn't a long possession, so he should. And the fae that
Wait,
did
a
it was.
possession? He was possessed?
Yeah, just a
What?
short amount of time.
Like by a ghost?
No,
Tomas, do you look through
no.
your text messages? Because
Kind
funny
of.
enough, you got some from your dad.
Daddy, are you okay?
It was one of the fae. It was one of the fae under Hamlet's orders, but the fae that did it is, he's an experienced person, and I'm sure that he did not cause any damage because I
It's
told him not to.
it's really weird as you see the video inside the text messages. You click on it and you see someone in full green plate armor, golden vines all across his face, spikes coming out of his back. You see, looks like a brownie's holding the phone. That's right. We're here to go and take the humans on. We're gonna record this for prosperity. And you see, as your
Oh
father
no.
places this helmet on his head, I am Hamlet's right hand. I am the shadow of the green. And you see him turn fire, and you begin to see as the catapults and the trebuchet that they had begins to fire onto the area where Manny was at.
I'm
And
gonna
then
show Imogen this.
Oh.
Is this what you mean?
Dude, your dad was being ratatouille'd by a fae and shot at me.
Yeah, look how cool he looked.
He was
My
being
dad is a
ratatouilled.
nice construction manager.
Your
He
dad
doesn't.
had a giant flaming trebuchet thrown at my back.
A catapult. You see the gentleman, he literally pops up out of, you thought he had left. Catapult. I saw that. That was.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
turn to the gentleman and I'm gonna grab him by his like
Ah!
sparkly lapels and be like, "You be honest with me.
Sure.
Fucking mean it. How's my dad?" And the shadow of the green. Don't
Oh,
you fucking lie.
He's fine. And you see the heat. And you just see like a little image of him sitting at a bar with looks to be like a whole bunch of the other construction workers. They're just kind of all sitting there with beers.
Oh
Like, just
boy, what a
traumatized.
night.
And they're just kind of all looking at each other. Yep.
Yep.
And you hear the other
Yep.
one. Yep.
Yep.
Should have joined that union.
We really need to unionize, guys. And you see everybody else just like, this shit
My
doesn't
dad's like a New
happen.
Yorker.
In East Les, it does not happen. They have a union. They don't have to deal with being possessed by forest spirits. This is weird.
All right, Dad's okay. Fuck.
Your father's fine.
Imogen,
Manny,
Yeah, I was able to stop the conflict before there was, any.
you're terrible at like relieving my fears. Like you're like, oh, he's probably fine after being possessed. Like
Look,
aside from that,
dude, don't worry.
probably.
Imogen is king of the fae now, and if your dad has like fae bad stuff, Imogen can take care of it.
If you or a loved one have been hurt by fae possession, please call 555-5555.
Piper, your phone's
I-
ringing at like
Oh,
3 a.m.
Turn to the
no.
gentleman. Why aren't you? I thought you were gonna be the king. Why are they calling me? I shouldn't. I'm
You killed Hamlet.
You did.
That's how it goes.
so.
You should answer that. That's your parents, Piper.
Do I want to? Yeah, I will.
And you see the gentleman and you kind of keep going back and
Piper.
forth. And as you pick up the phone, Piper,
Dad!
did you turn the school on fire?
Not this time.
How's things on the
Partially.
news?
Yeah, we know. She tried to kill us.
Well,
Again.
shit.
She
You
was
okay?
unsuccessful. All of us are together. I've had a giant flaming trebuchet catapult thrown at my back. I shot the devil.
Mid conversation that you're having there, Imogen, you see the gentleman stop again. Catapult. And he continues, you killed Hamlet. That's your decision. That was you.
We agreed before we did this that you were gonna be the king, not me.
I didn't agree to you. No. You hear him in the back. I'll let you go. Just wanted to make sure you were safe, little biscuit. If you need me, honey bunny, just give me a call.
Dad, do you know my mom's alive?
Yeah, she's right here.
As you say that, what?
The queen is alive.
No, she's not, Piper.
Yes, she is.
Oh. Okay.
So you don't know anything about it.
I don't.
Okay.
How did you find out?
I started walking towards the LKG. And I had visions. And I saw her.
You hear. Where are you? Where?
At the apothecary with Nana.
Where is your mother?
I don't know.
And you hear anger. How dare you hide from me? And for a second, you feel this thing. You felt your father angry at you.
Oh.
You've never felt him hungry for murder.
What happened?
How dare you hide? And you see, well, I'm gonna go. We'll talk about it later, honey bunny.
Wait, somebody needs to tell me what the fuck is going on.
We can't find her.
But I? Okay.
I'll talk to you later. And you just hear like a tee, 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 tee. And Imogen and the gentleman in the back. Listen. Hear me out. You say mistress. I say as an advisor. Manny becomes. We'll
First
figure it
lady.
out. We figure something out. We figure something out with Manny. And it'll be fine. You know.
I like take a quick glance and look at other people, and I try to like push him to the side a little bit. I really don't want to be overheard, and I'm gonna be like, "Did you know that he was playing both sides?"
Oh yeah. It was a joke that we had running.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
Your family's full of assholes.
No, I mean, no. Wait a second.
You can use this to your advantage and say you killed two fakings.
Listen, the archway are different. They're kind of like like the cousins that you don't really talk about much because they're kind of like weird and stuff. So they needed somebody really to kind of make it work because have you ever been? It's dreadful. It's all dark and spooky and it smells like rotten flesh. They eat people. Like seriously, like they really eat people. That's the thing that they do.
Okay, how do we explain this?
We don't.
We don't. So
Why
what?
the fuck would you explain it? Because then we're
So-
gonna have to
so what?
fight them. They're gonna be
we just-
pissed.
We just let them think that Lazarus just up and disappeared?
Yeah, he did it all the time.
Okay.
Listen, kid. If you want me to take over, I will. But I'll be honest with you. I think you could do all right. Listen, you don't have to stay here in the human realm anymore. After all this is said and done, you can live a whole new life like a queen.
I don't want to leave the human world.
You don't have to think about it right now, but you will have to figure it out. And I'll be here all the way through it. I promise.
Okay. I will take that promise.
I will go and say though, as king or queen, it automatically brings not good stuff and good stuff too. So you get to heal the prayers and stuff like that, but then people try to assassinate you on the regular. It's a thing. It's really just one of those jams that you kind of deal with. Most likely, the Breath of Spring is going to try to murder you. So don't be surprised by that. It's not personal, it's business. Hmm.
She's my friend. They're my friend.
Question: how many people saw you kill Hamlet?
Everybody.
Oh, everybody.
Everybody saw.
I was
So
like,
like,
you should just be like, he's gone. I don't know where he went.
so well, but the arch.
Why would the guy try to kill me?
Well, because you're the guy. Hamlet was spooky ooky because he was so scary nobody wanted to fuck with him anymore. It's one of the main reasons why he was the way he was.
Ruled by fear.
But Breath is my friend.
Oh, because it gets perks. You get to live forever, baby. And you
I was already gonna live
get to
forever.
make deals and get stronger and
I could
all
already
that.
do those things.
Not like now. You can make really good deals now. Like the good stuff. Like the stuff they write books about.
Who's okay? Who is the oldest?
Me.
The gentleman
You?
Mhm.
who obviously seems to know the ins and outs of being a monarch.
So you're the oldest
Mhm.
after Hamlet.
Yes.
Who's the oldest after you?
The breath of spring.
Okay.
Good luck with that one, kiddo. I'll let you think on it. Oh, and that Manny.
Part
You
of this
seem turned.
conversation?
Oh, I just wanted to share this with you.
Yeah.
When the Fae find out that Imogen has a human lover, they are
Kind of
going to
human.
ask for your head. But,
Okay. So I should kill them first.
maybe not. Maybe not.
Why?
The Archway Masters are very anti-human, but you are werewolf. Mhm. So
Yes.
take this as a grain of salt. That if you were to meet them, maybe go in your werewolf form.
I could do that, but I'm not always fully in control in that
No,
form.
I agree. I agree.
So I
Just
might try to eat them.
yeah, it's pretty
Hey, that would
fucked.
scare them. That would scare them to not fuck with you, man.
I have one last
It's
thing.
true.
You see him take out a vial. Doesn't feel right keeping this anymore. And he opens their handpiper and he. That was the deal that Corinne made for Rory. I'm not saying that you break the deal. But if you wanted to give him the opportunity to maybe take a step away from it all, or if maybe, and he leans into you, Piper, if you try to find Corinne's soul, as we both know it is not in that body.
What? I'm sure I'm not hearing this.
But it is safe with her father.
The
That
Soul Eater?
Tomas brought out of the mortal coil. Very smart on your part, my boy. So, I will leave that to you because I feel that you would be the best suited. I love my daughter very much, but I know that you can make the hard decision if needed.
Are we all hearing this?
Oh, he doesn't. He straight up.
Why am I the adult?
I can
Oh,
make hard decisions. I'm going to.
no, I know, love, but
I mean,
this is the
Rory
issue.
was kind of your property first.
But kind of, and it was what I want. What I'm trying to say is, it's not fun if everyone involved is sad. And right now, everyone's sad, and I don't like deals that make everybody sad. So, if he wants to be free, I free him.
But you, Sholden, you just handed me his contract.
He's free from me. You
So
decide what
it's
happens.
my problem now. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
You're welcome. So,
I hate you.
I
Just a
know
little bit.
that's totally fair.
Nice
That's
friend scratch.
I think he gets that a lot.
Wait,
No,
is Rory dead?
uh, sort of. Remember, his body's being powered by fey magic. He's a Frankenstein.
Um, I don't remember that, but
From the very first arc of Monsterhearts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
see,
that's how
Rory
it
wasn't
ended.
like, other than I remember him like punching me in the face. Me and Rory doesn't register a whole lot.
You're
So,
welcome.
so the good thing is that his body, right?
Uh,
His body is powered by us. So, well, powered by Hamlet a little bit, but it went over to me, and now I'm giving it over to
the
you.
other queen.
And the reason why I'm doing that, in all actuality, you see him look down at his hands. I'm so tired of hurting. And you see him look towards Tomas. What happened to you, boy, was wrong. And I'm sorry. And he looks up to Imogen. And Imogen, I'm sorry for not being honest with you about Samantha. I've let you all down in some way, shape, or form. And you see him turn to Samantha, you most of all. So, if you want me to take your place as ruler of the green, I promise to do so with a fair hand. But I don't ask you to give it to me because you don't want it or because it feels too heavy. Give it to me because it's the right thing to do. And if not, maybe, and you see him look towards Samantha, maybe there's someone closer to you that might deserve it more.
Didn't you say earlier that she couldn't have it, that it couldn't be Samantha? Is this a change of heart thing that we're sensing?
I would be careful. And you see Samantha's eyes kind of twinkle a little bit, just saying that I love her a lot, but you really need to be careful.
I
Can we vote no?
as much as I do love you, Samantha, I think more power would be bad.
Love you, Imogen.
Yeah, you see that she's gonna pick up her hands.
And the fact that the gentleman considered it, maybe he's not that good.
No, I'm not.
I
With that being said, Imogen, I love you very much. You have some
Imogen, you'd be
choices to
great.
make.
You'd be awesome.
All
You'd
of
be the
you,
best.
I wish you all the best. I will be here. You have a decision to make for your friend Keelan. You have a decision to make for the future of Westmore.
Can I, before you, it sounds like you're leaving. Before you
I am.
leave, can I
Yes.
ask, do you have any advice about Keelan?
He closes his eyes and he puts his fingers to his temples.
Well, he's like thinking with his brain. I've already kind of thought of something. Why don't we talk to the guy who made the bomb? Our principal.
Is he dead?
Did he make the bomb?
He was part of the project.
He helped.
Isn't he dead? Dead?
No,
No, he's alive.
he's alive. Mrs.
Oh yeah, he's
Bigfoot
alive. I totally forgot.
saved
I
him.
totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about that.
You see the gentleman's eyes roll back. You see his face. Tequilan's hurt, wounded. Is that the fucking best you got, bitch? And you see that he gets smacked real hard. You don't hear what is said to him, but you hear him laugh. You hit like an old woman with no fucking fingers. And he goes back. Your friend is stronger than I thought. He's alive.
Yeah, Wolfpack.
Wolfpack. And you hear Harper Piper, you feel a hand on your stomach like grip you hard, but you don't hear Harper say anything. But you know that it's taken everything in him to not burst through this fucking building
She kind of like
and
puts her
go and
hand
find
over
Keelan.
his, and she's like just wants to calm him down.
And you feel it. And Manny, since you are so close to him, you can feel that fucking energy as he is hot. He is hot. And he just kind of turns to you. He nods. He pulls it together. But fuck, he is angry.
We're gonna get our boy back.
I lied. One last question. Hamlet had something, or built in a back door for himself, or something. He wasn't worried about the LKG. He said it wouldn't affect him. How?
You see him look. Well, there's only one way to find out. You would have to walk up to it, Imogen.
I mean, how much of a grace period do you got before you melt?
Wait a
don't
second.
know.
What?
But
If
What?
we
as
get
Wait,
a group of brownies and make them like the same
hold on.
amount, that would be the size of Imogen.
you see as you say this, that's going to be 121 brownies, about all equal size. And you see, I've thought about this already, about just kind
Oh,
of how many brownies it takes to make one full fay. And but you see that he just kind of, as he does the math quickly, Imogen, the dark realization is there's only one way that you would know if it's transferred over to you.
Imogen didn't get a crown or something, did she?
No, but Hamlet did
Hmm.
give it over. It's the reason why she still hears the prayers of those calling out to the green. So the
Hmm.
only way that you would know, Imogen, is if you take this risk. And it is big. I'm gonna be very, very honest with you.
I don't think it's a good idea, personally, but I can't help but feel like, I don't know, like he might not die, but someone else dies. Like,
I mean, Harp and I were right next to it for a long time, and the worst we got was that we were depowered for a bit.
And I mean, Piper walked up to it and she was okay.
I separated from my body.
hey, you were a
Oh, is that
ghost.
okay?
I'm gonna walk up to the
You
LKG.
didn't die.
Are you
I
doing
was
it,
about
Imogen?
to until Holiday screamed in my ear not to
Yeah.
go.
I'm out the door. I'm doing it.
Oh God.
I'm going with you.
All right,
I'll
I'm
I'll get
coming.
you
We're
out of
going in the
there as
yard.
fast as I can if it goes bad.
Piper's just watching.
Take off. I do the zipper and take off my jacket, and I hand Manny back his leather jacket.
No, you keep that on for now.
I mean, it's a magic item, and I probably shouldn't take it. And
It's just an extra layer, you
that
know.
effect, I like put down my sword.
Okay,
and
you know what? No jacket.
Hey,
Let's just leave it over
And I
here.
pull out a knife
What
from
time is it?
underneath my dress and set that down too.
It's
And
about 4 a.m.
All right, Imogen, I got something for you. It'll
I'm
make you tougher.
okay. If
I
it's
pull
magic,
out the belt.
I
think
don't.
you should
Oh
put
my
this
God,
on.
yes.
What's that?
Any magic items,
No, I wore it. I tested it. It's good shit.
but it's
Good
still a
shit.
magic item. I'm like leaving all.
No.
Here.
But like, I think you'll last longer. I think you get closer to it. I think it would
I'm-
make you more you, Imogen, because
I'm-
you're a tough baddie.
What's that supposed to do?
I think I'm just
You
gonna
don't get
walk
this,
towards it.
Manny.
Okay.
Imogen,
Like I'll try that,
as
but later.
Okay.
so Tomas takes out what looks to be a weightlifting belt, almost a girdle of some type. But you tell me, do you take it or not?
No, I think Imogen's thinking that taking magic items up to the magic killing thing is probably a bad idea.
But it's not alive.
Imogen,
I grab the belt and I throw it at the LKG.
No, I would not let him do that. I would
no,
never let Manny come near my belt.
I
Because
feel like
Manny's
all of
the
a
last
sudden you see the
person.
boys just as they start to like.
I would fight
that.
Manny.
I'm
And
just
I
gonna
would fight
I'm just
dirty.
gonna leave
Stick
them
my
and walk towards
hand
the
in
rock.
his mouth.
Piper, you're watching
Right?
as the boys are fighting.
Oh,
And grab your tongue.
Hey, honey, you should
Notice Imogen step by step by step.
oh shit! I shove Tomas out
You
of the
got
way.
this, Imogen.
I go to Imogen.
Imogen,
I get my belt back.
as you walk towards this item,
What does that thing do?
what is Imogen most scared of in life?
Ugh. I think at this point in time, at this specific instant in time, Imogen is most scared of turning into Hamlet.
A good fear.
Imogen, as you begin to walk closer, Mistress of the Green, Lord of the Green, help me. Dark Father, hear me. You see Hamlet, a smile from cheek to cheek as he's carving his magics into the box. Victor, his face is down to the floor, shame riddled all over it. Don't worry. It is for the best of all humankind. I will help keep it safe. As your hair begins to flow back, I will help you to use it. You see Victor turn. What? Oh, my dear boy. Did you think I was just making the box? I don't. You just don't get it, do you? And as he's tracing his fingers along the final inscriptions, this isn't sufficient. No, 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 no. It needs so much more. As he pulls his hands into the machine, I will give this weapon its true might. And as you begin to walk, you feel your jacket begin to feel like it's burning on you. I will show you the error of your ways, human. You wanted help?
Oh, no, I took the jacket off. I'm not
Yeah,
wearing
she's
I'm-
not wearing the jacket.
Oh, forgive me,
Unless
your
all magic
clothes.
items.
I will
Oh,
show you what happens when you play with things you don't understand. And you see that he turns, what are you doing? You will die 8 years from now. Your niece will rise against you like the monster that she has always been. Your legacy will be tarnished. And you see, as Victor begins to see things, you have given your family to chaos. Imogen, you touch the box. Helsing will kill to bring you back. She will destroy the lives of children. This is the future I see for you, Victor, hunter of the Fae, hunter of all things that go bump in the night, your lineage ends with your granddaughter. This is my curse to you. In a lightning future. Goodbye, Victor. And as Victor closes his eyes, you see Imogen touch it. Right as rain. And as she does, you see Victor, an image of him. Oh! Looks kind of like a hologram. Descendant of Lord Hamlet, it is a pleasure to see you.
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
How can I be of service?
Can anyone else around me see him, or do I look like I'm talking to myself?
No, they see him.
I saw him earlier.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
He's like the computer Alexa of the.
I'm
good
not really
stuff.
here. This is just
Mhm.
an magic effect.
Of course. Magic effect and a no magic zone.
Hmm. How can I help you?
Is there
Oh, are you here
any...
to activate it?
No. Is
Oh.
there any way to disable it or destroy it? Stop it from activating?
Oh, no, not really. Well, not in the way that you're thinking. You will have to delve into the machine itself and probably go and fight the chaos spirit that's inside of it.
Okay. How
Didn't
difficult would that
the
be?
notes say that there was a way to disable it after it's been activated?
Correct. As you say that, you actually hear him. Yes. Once the device is activated, it is the only time that you'll be able to truly destroy it.
And the
When
only
it is
way to activate it is by killing a loved one.
the greatest failsafe, my greatest idea, really. I'm quite proud of myself.
That's a really shitty
why
idea.
No,
would
it's not.
you make it so that the only way to deactivate it is by activating it?
Because we didn't understand the chaos magic as good as we thought.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but oh, hi. And you see that he goes and he waves.
That was that's the
That's
price
Piper.
that you paid for this piece of machinery, wasn't it?
Yes. I
So-
thought I was going to change the world.
Is it LKG
You
Piper's
did.
mom?
Ugh.
You did.
What?
Piper, you begin to realize the thing that powers the LKG,
Thought my
the
mom
chaos
wasn't the box.
spirit inside of the LKG, not the box, but the LKG. She is alive in the machine.
Time out. Time out. You said last time that it was not my mom.
Mm-hmm. But funny enough, she's still walking around. So what the
She like
fuck is in that
Corinne?
thing?
Is she like Corinne with no soul?
Fuck. That
And
doesn't
it
make
begins to click in your
sense.
head. Why? How is that possible? If she's the energy in the box, how the fuck is she walking around? It's the reason why the Yellow King seems to have been so upset.
Wait, is she? Wait, hold on. Separation. I separated. Wait, okay, hold up. My mom's a human and walking around in this world.
Ta-da! You got it. Your mom's a human someplace just walking around. She disconnected completely from the Yellow King, and her
Yes.
chaos magics are inside
Oh,
the
that's not
box.
good. That's not good. That's not good.
You
So-
figured it out. A plus to you, team. And as you say that, you just see Victor. I'm gonna go. You guys sound like if you have some things to talk out. But
Oh.
activate it, kill the thing in the inside, and
Hey, you got any tips for killing your granddaughter?
Pro tips. Just like,
Little thing. So
anything off the top of
you
your
you
head.
you like
What
actively.
is her worst
She has
fear?
this
Is she
thing that
allergic to
shoots
anything?
lightning.
Yeah, she has like lightning fists, and she wants to activate the LKG, and
Manny, do you
she's
have a D100 with you?
I I do somewhere.
I do. Wait,
Uh,
maybe I don't. Let me check.
Fuck it, I will
Um,
use the power of the internet.
quick question, DM. Can
Sure.
I still hear the voices from the Fae?
Yes.
I can.
Wait,
Is
is it the Fae
there
or the
is
people?
Empire
there
per
a little plant on the ground that maybe I could try to channel into and make it bloom or grow bigger or control it somehow?
Well, I got an 89 on the D100.
You beat the 80.
Ooh.
It seems that my granddaughter has the fist of Augustus.
Yeah,
Is that
those
Yeah,
correct?
she
hurt.
does. Yeah, she was trying to come for my dick in the ground.
There's only one true way to beat the fist of Augustus. You have to overpower it, overclock it
I know what that is.
to the point that it burns itself out.
So we have to catch lightning in a bottle and send it back to it?
Not necessarily.
What if we
More
like?
like if you manage to have the need to use so much of the power at one time that it destroys itself.
Hmm.
I wonder if we can make her grab the generators that power the servers.
If
That's a
only
lot of
there
power.
was a way to make me super big and strong.
Or we could just make her
Hmm.
really angry.
What?
But with that being said,
We need it.
I'm welcome to the Angel Archive, to Project Infinite.
Oh,
Hey,
And as you
question for you.
Why are you becoming Satan?
it and it leaves.
It's okay. Probably wouldn't have known the answer anyway.
Imogen, you are somehow alive. It seems that Hamlet Steele transferred.
Can you still do magic?
that's a good question.
She can make, as you
I
see,
have
as you say
tested it
that,
twice.
you see a flower bloom from the floor.
Ooh,
That's
pretty.
kind of impressive.
By the way, guys,
Piper's in the back.
I was in the server and I saw some things and I don't know if I succeeded because I rolled kind of bad at first. But I tried to make sure this doesn't happen, so I'm not sure if it will. But if we trigger, I don't know if she's got a sensor or if somebody has to know she's dead. But if we kill Helsing, there's a chance that after 2 minutes, if I didn't copy all the files with my own file, then the blueprints for the LKG are going to go around the world. So I don't know. How would you say? Could I judge how I did, Daniel, or is this like up in the air for me?
So, as you begin to sit there and you're kind of thinking yourself out, you realize you may have stopped the dead hand protocol.
Yes, the dead hand protocol. Mhm.
And you hear Tom, oh, you mean like the Russians?
Oh,
Oh, God,
you
not
know,
again.
Russians are great.
No.
We don't say bad things about Russians.
No, you get it. You guys don't. Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
No.
The Chinese is who I'm worried about.
What?
I'm just
No.
kidding.
What I'm saying is, remember when in the Cold War, the Russians have a system set up called the Dead Hand, that if all the ruling body is destroyed, they activate all of their nuclear weapons at one time. So
Oh,
it's
shit.
it's mutual destruction. So that's probably where she gets the idea from.
Wow, Tom, you know a lot of weird shit.
I
How do you
do.
think I keep him around?
It's a good luck charm. He kept us alive. I brought him.
Everybody's
Ru-
mean to Tom. Why are we mean to Tom?
I saved Tom's life multiple times. Okay, he's a good dude. But let's get some sleep because I gotta like live on the internet tomorrow and look at some things.
So,
Oh, so guys, I seem to be immune to the LKG.
That's pretty fucking cool.
That's good.
My queen.
I can still hear
My
all the other
queen.
Fae, and I was able to make a flower grow.
What do you mean you can hear all the other Fae? Like all the time?
Oh, yeah. It turns out whenever all the Fae like make a wish or try to talk to me, I can hear them.
That sucks.
Like Bruce Almighty.
You get used to it after a little while.
I'm really trying to tune it out.
You know, Rex can make like
Works sometimes.
anti-Fae shit. Maybe he can make some earplugs for you.
That's a really cool idea. I think it would be interesting to make some earplugs that would block out the voices and not hurt me as
Yeah,
well.
like you know, the sound canceling, but you can still hear people talk and stuff, like to you. I don't know. Rex is a smart dude.
He is
Oh.
smart. That's a good idea.
Oh, and until we can get a hold of Rex, we should probably rest. We all had a big night.
I'm not sleeping in the
Stuff.
same room with Samantha.
okay.
Whatever
Piper,
happened.
you put your hand up first.
When everybody goes to sleep, I have something I want to do.
Imogen?
Am I wearing clothes?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Are you just naked?
Well,
But you
because he said
realize
something about my clothes burning.
you realize as you look down, it's a little weird. You have bruises as if though you were being hit with electricity. You look like if you got hit by lightning. And you
Ooh, yep.
notice
Scars?
and you notice in all honesty,
Those look really cool.
Manny has a lot of them all over his body. They're slowly healing. But that seems to be what went down.
Why do you have those all? Was it because you were with me? Wait, why do I
I
look
don't
like
know. I
hit
mean,
by
I was
lightning?
also electrified by Helsing earlier too, so.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Oh,
I was this close to
it's
getting
live.
you know, death Augustin fisted to death. Except
Maybe next
but
time
then
you take the armor. Although I think if I hadn't taken the armor, I'd probably be dead.
Yeah, no. You needed it. I didn't even know I was going to end up there. So yeah. The only thing that matters to me is that you are alive, and you're king of the Fae, and I guess that makes me the first lady of the Fae. That's okay.
just make it gay, man. You guys are both
Are you okay with that?
Okay with whatever you're okay with. If what your dad said is true, then I will dedicate the rest of my life to protect you.
oh.
That's a big commitment.
I love you.
You would have done that anyway, even if you weren't the
Oh, me too.
queen. That's me.
As the crew begins to fall asleep, Piper, the night has been long. What is on your mind?
She's kind of thinking about how close death was. And like not necessarily just for her. And Piper has insurance plans for some. So she wants to nudge Harper and wake him up. Honey, walk outside with me.
Mm-hmm. You see that he just.
He's had a long day too.
You see that he walks outside with you. He just kind of takes a seat on the porch. Yeah, baby.
I am not taking you home to your mama in a body bag. And God knows how you like to be cannon fodder. So, I would like to make you harder to kill. And also selfishly in some ways. My love, I'd
Uh-oh.
like to offer you immortality.
Oh,
You see Harper look at you. I I want to grow old with you, Harper. I don't
I-
see myself with anyone but you. But I need to know if that's what you want from me. 'Cause just because I want it doesn't mean that you do too.
Um, if I had to choose any person in the world to give this deal to, it's you. No thoughts, no questions. It's
How are
you.
you standing next to him, by the way?
I think she's kind of turned towards him, and I think at this point she's probably reached out for his hand. And it's not in like a lowly way, it's in a like a partnership kind of way.
As you put your hand in his hand, he's got something in it. Looks like a little jewel box.
What's that?
So
what's
look,
that indeed?
I had I I've been thinking about it for a little bit, and you know, I asked my mama, and I asked my daddy, and you see that he opens it up, and it looks like if it's a little old wedding band.
Excuse you?
I was thinking
Excuse
maybe
you?
I wanted to wait until after everything was said and done, but no time like the present, I guess. Uh,
I'm asleep. Fuck.
I don't want you to feel that you won't have your freedom.
Piper kind of starts. I feel like Piper would start crying at this point. I don't know. Huh.
But you see that he takes the ring out. I'm not saying it's gonna happen right now. I'm not saying it's gonna happen tomorrow. But Papa, will you be my forever person?
No
And
more
if you say
sandwiches,
yes,
Piper.
and if you say yes to that, I want you to know I don't want you to change who you are. But I want you to consider that maybe, just maybe, people are good and that we don't bring an end to everything. So I ask, I'll make whatever deal you want, but I want you to promise me that you'll see the goodness in us. Because I can't have you become the Yellow King. I can't have you become nobody. I can't have you become Helsing. I can't have you become Victor. I can't, because it would kill me.
Oh, this hurts. This hurts.
Damn.
So I'm
Damn. He's
asking,
Pipe,
making me not be an evil person.
Piper's crying. Dude, nah. I know things.
and
I
you see
know
that he
things.
They extends it to you. So if you want to give this a shot, I'll do whatever you need me to do. But I ask you to at least, in your heart of hearts, and he puts your hand on his chest, that you find the goodness in me too. And maybe, just maybe, we do something right. And we end this, but we end it the right way.
Don't cry. Harper's so good.
I
Harper, we all want to marry you. Just want you to know
I'm trying to think as Destiny, not Piper. Hold on a second.
Sure.
Piper will look up at him, like look between his hand and his face, and then look
Yeah.
at him and be like, I already see the good. Not just in you, but in humanity. And I think that if we can do this, we just might make a plan to save everything in the end.
He gets down on one knee. Is that a yes?
Absolutely.
Piper, as he places the ring on your hand, you're not sure what's happening. You're not sure if it's the Yellow King. You're not sure if you see the void, but you see infinite possibilities. You see as the power of chaos begins to reach out, and as its long, dark tendrils begin to wrap around you to claim you, it stops at the ring and begins to pour into Harper's chest. 1, 2, make one. As above, so must be below. The deal is made. And funny enough, as you turn, you see the Archangel Michael as he bends his hat. And you see Scratch as he bends his. And then you hear, yeah! As you begin to kind of hear what seems to be people in the void.
I
And you
thought
go, you see,
it was Tom actually jumping out of the bushes.
as you see
that.
the Yellow King.
Fucking
Shut up,
time.
everybody! She's hearing you. Just don't ruin it. It's just like it's just, oh, sorry. Congratulations. And
Congratulations.
I will say that night comes to its end.
You gonna tell us, Piper? You gonna tell us
Wait
what you
till the
did?
morning.
You gonna tell us what
I'm
happened?
gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell Imogen first because I love Imogen and she's my bestie.
As you have all begun
I
to
was your
heal,
bestie.
You
I
get to
I
be the
have a
flower girl.
I will go and ask team.
Yes.
I ask in these next coming days, because of course we had to add a new fucking episode because we're not gonna be able to go straight to the end. As I begin to ask,
Told you.
Sounds
what
really
loose
familiar.
God damn it. What
I
loose
told you.
ends? What loose ends does this team want to try to fix? Manny, you realize that if you could get in touch with Bigfoot, you could probably get in touch with Richard.
Fine. Oh God, it's Bigfoot.
I came to say hello. But
Oh my
you
gosh. The bless.
do you I will go and say that to not spend too much time on it. Do you try to meet him up in the forest?
Yeah. Hey, asshole.
Huh? Oh, it's you again, as always. Coming to start some shit.
Just like shit.
No shit today. I just need to find Richard.
Oh. Oh yeah, man. I know where he's at. And you see that he
I
gives
know
you
where
an
Dick is
address.
at.
He just slides it over to you. He's living in Helsing's old house.
Why?
To be
Maybe
the last place she looks.
Ooh, like letting. No, never mind. I'll just go there. Thanks.
I mean, you wanted the address. I gave it to you. I'm not his dad. I don't tell him what to do.
I just go. I go to Richard's place.
Man, you make it to Helsing's place.
Sure.
It is in the same compound where the regiment compound is.
Okay.
But you notice it is allow me just a moment. It is
don't give away his location.
what is the name of this? Prosopine Hills.
Sounds pompous.
Well,
You
Porcupine
notice though,
Hills.
it's been abandoned. Everything's been boarded up. But there's no boards on the front door.
I knock. Hello? Anybody home?
Door opens.
Is it him?
Smells like death in here.
Oh, the door just opened when they knocked.
That's spoopy.
Okay. Hello?
Smells like death and gunpowder.
Mario.
As you start to look around, you see a lot of white cloaks.
No, the clan.
I mean, them too, if they can get it, if they show up. And as you start to walk in, you do hear, stay where you are. Oh, hey, Manny. And you see that he looks
Don't-
like if though he's
Don't shoot.
he's like covered in plastic as he's like moving a body. This is awkward.
That's so fucking funny.
No,
So weird.
it's fine. It's not my first murder scene.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You see that he just. How can I help you, Manny?
Okay, so maybe you yeah, you can probably help me. I have the LKG.
What?
Yeah, and I don't really know what to do with it.
Right.
I'm keeping it under a tarp.
Where?
Is that what we're doing?
Where?
I'll tell you, but not here.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't. Apparently, the only way to deactivate it is by activating it first. That doesn't really sound ideal because that means I have to kill my girlfriend.
Ah, the kill switch. Right. So you see that he's already like walking over with you to your car, and he's like getting in, getting ready. All right. Let's take a look at this thing. Let's see what we can go and do. Um, I want you to know that's a toughie because Victor was really terrified of this thing falling into the wrong hands because he felt that dictators and things like that wouldn't have anyone that they loved. So he thought it was the safest thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we did try to deactivate it once.
How'd
Though
that go?
this is it was the prototype. Um, Well, have you ever heard of Bikini Atoll?
Yes.
The experiment site for the first atomic weapon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the first one wasn't a nuclear weapon.
Of course it wasn't.
Cool. Rewriting history.
First one was us. And then the US government freaked out really bad and they were just like, hey, we can't use this thing. And we lost funding, that whole jam.
But you made it anyway. So
Hey,
how
listen,
old are
Hey,
you?
listen. Hey,
I'm
listen.
pretty old.
You look great.
I feel great. Thank you. I will go and say I was a spy from MI6 and I was sent there to keep eyes on Victor and we fell in love and you know how that goes.
Okay.
It's a spy romance. Who was the
Okay.
femme fatale? Was it you?
Tomas, what are you doing in
Right.
my car?
I'm sorry.
You see that Tomas just
It's
popped
my
up in the back seat. I saw you leaving, so I just wanted to drive around with you. I'll say that you never if you
Hi.
wanted me.
Yes, I would love to follow Manny around.
So
Creepily.
it was one of those things that the CIA, MI6, and the newly founded CIA after the Cold War and all that, they wanted to be part, and it just didn't work out. And then Hoover went away and all that, and then JFK was assassinated. So the project went dark.
So what you're telling me is that you are Helsing's grandma.
No, Victor was married. He to a lady. I
Oh,
was Victor's.
mistress.
There.
I was not a mistress. That's not
You were the
proper way
side
to-
piece.
He
It
was
was a thing that
what did
happened.
you say here?
okay. It's just business, guys. Just business.
Business.
Okay.
Hey, I don't judge you for making out in the school with your girlfriend left and right. You can leave me alone.
I'm not judging you. I'm just it's a really dramatic, turn of events.
Great.
I fell in love. His studiousness, his ability to see things that no one else saw, his ability to go and make and create was stunning.
I mean,
He was such a good man.
I don't want to put a damper on your image of your boyfriend, but this thing's really destructive. Or could be. We don't
And
know.
I helped him realize that. And it's the reason why he did the deal with Hamlet. It's the reason why we did everything we did. We couldn't destroy it. We didn't know how. And we were so afraid to activate it to destroy it that, well, hopefully there might be something else. I'll have to sit with it. I'll have to look.
Well,
Manny, Tomas,
there
I
was
want
a
to be.
there was a hologram
Yes.
of Victor in it.
Maybe I can talk to it.
Okay.
Yeah, could you? I just pop out of the back.
Wait,
You
why do
see-
you keep doing that? We already knew you were here.
You see,
Oh, I was
as you
like-
say that, as you do say
I was
that,
like
though, he
wearing
turns.
the drapes of
I
plastic
am.
like a wolf.
As you say that, though, he does turn. I am. I'm sorry, kids, about all this, but I'll see what I can do.
I
I
have
want.
an
I want you.
item.
What was that?
Man, you stay away from this. I
What?
pull off this belt. I'm like, he talked to me through this thing.
What?
You're the build of Samson.
Yeah.
Have,
Hell yeah, I do.
I see that you've used it.
Yeah, once.
That's
Ooh.
fair. Manny, begin to notice Tomas's hair is back to being shockingly long.
No, I didn't put it on.
Oh wait, that's right. No, but it stays long when you do that
Oh.
with. Yeah, it did stay long. You had to cut it again.
Can I have one here?
Well, it
Beautiful.
channels it channels the spirits of Samson,
You
and
you
it
did
gives
say
you.
last time that his hair went back to normal.
Oh,
You
did I?
did, but I'm
Yeah.
taking it.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? Then we'll just go. I'll say that it is if Tomas wants to. But
Well, I will just. How about I describe to Manny how beautiful my hair was?
that way.
That way,
And
keep it away
as
from me.
You put that belt back on, boy.
and
Oh.
you do see him. The spirit of Samson is channeled into the body, and you are given the strength of true belief. You are able to do great feats of physical strength.
Yeah, it was pretty much the coolest thing that's ever. I mean, meeting my boyfriend was pretty cool, but
I will tell you, Samson's very loud though, so I'm not a big fan of the belt myself.
he was honestly. If I had to,
Can I borrow the belt, please?
no,
Please.
you don't need the belts. You're
No,
already
no, no,
got
no, no. No, no,
gigantic
no. Hear me out.
muscles.
Hear me out. Hear me out. It's not for me. What if we
You
put
see
it,
that
want
Victor
to put it
stops and he turns to you too. It's like,
on, want to put it on Imogen?
Oh,
Wink.
well, I was gonna try to give it to her. I thought it would be cool.
I've never seen the belt on a woman.
I'm kind of excited about it.
I'll say that you guys make it
It's
to
my
Nana's.
only item I have right now because
You
So
can
are
have it
we
back
in
after
the next
we're done
morning
with it.
now?
I haven't got nothing. I have nothing. I have no cool items. That's my only
You're a
one I got.
ghost. You're like hella cool.
Brian
I
has an
can't buy
item
anything though. I can't buy
that
anything.
The moss has the thing too. The gym.
What?
The gym. That you fucking sock through it at
the
fucking
tear of the
Versa.
Magdalene.
I thought Magdalene. I thought I have to look at my notes because I can't. But
So you do have the tear of the Magdalene,
I
and you have the
still
belt
have
of
it. It
Samson.
didn't get.
You do.
It didn't
Nope.
get taken away.
Remember,
Okay.
you have put it in a sock when you hit this
Oh
guy with
yeah,
it.
I rolled it up in a sock.
Is what
I
made
forgot
him
about
into
that.
the abomination that he is right now.
Have you checked your sock? The one you're currently wearing?
You notice that
No,
you
no, it's
feel like
my.
though you've had like
I
a.
just have a sock missing.
Mm. But I'm gonna say that if anybody else you do see Brian is I do have these if anybody wants to try them. I'm kind of scared to put these on.
I want to because of what they are.
What are they?
They're
What
the
is it?
glasses of John the Revelator.
Do you place the glasses onto your face?
Absolutely, I
Piper?
want to see this insanity.
Yo, if that gives you X-ray vision, don't look at my junk, please.
You look at my junk, but you've seen it already.
Shut up, Samantha's here.
Are you? So Samantha is here.
Shit, I thought you were
Do
fucking
you
with me.
place as you place them on? You begin to see the aura of every person in this room.
Even dead people. Cool.
But there's something else to this. And you hear, child, reach out, and I will reveal to you the truths that lay hidden in all spirits.
What is it called? What are these glasses called? Do I need to worry about this?
Weighing options. Piper's like, I've almost died already. Let's go. Show me.
Who do you touch in the room?
Scarlet.
That's your strong hand.
As
You
you
touch her
touch
baby hand.
Scarlett's hand, you see she goes, "Hey, Piper," and as her eyes go, and they go completely white. Piper, in this moment, you begin to see every act of cruelty, every sin that Scarlet has committed.
Oh shit! Learning from the queen.
And as you begin to see these things, as you begin to see the truth of the sinner, you notice as Scarlet begins to feel the weight of her sins.
Yeah.
And you
Piper,
hear
let's go.
John. And as you let go, you could hear that last bit. Do you repent?
You talking like, is this like God glasses?
And you
This
see
is-
It's
that
the fucking penance stare from
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
And
Fuck yeah!
as you let go of her hand, you see that she looks at it. I'm gonna have you roll a cold for me to see if you hear what she says.
I lost my dice. Hold on. Fucking need more. 8, 9, 9, 9 plus cold, 9 to 11.
You have two. Cool.
As you pull back and you hear John the Revelator, do you repent? No. And you pull your hand back.
It must be nice to live with no regrets.
You see she stops and she looks up at you. Everything I've done, I've wanted. Even the bad thing.
This fucking bad bitch is what she is.
No regrets, Piper. As she looks at your hand and she notices the ring. No regrets anywhere.
Never.
I'm a monster. Even when I was human. And I'm okay with that. She just taps you on the arm. I wouldn't use that on everybody.
Yeah, it's a good thing you did it on like a pseudo serial killer person.
Look,
Like
out of
that.
everybody in this room, and this is not a flex, I swear, but I feel like Piper and Scarlet are on the same fucking brainwave. And it's terrifying.
So
Yeah, we got another scary bitch in the room.
you do see. I mean,
Sorry.
Wait, why are all these girls redheads?
I mean, we have brown hair.
Wait, I want to do it to one more person.
Who?
Samantha.
Oh
Oh
god.
God. Oh God. She gonna let you do it?
As Tomas,
We have to run.
and Manny and Richard walk through the front door, do you extend your hand to Samantha?
Yes.
God. What are we walking into, man?
Hey guys, what's going on? Oh!
What's going on?
And
As
it's
you
her.
see the light burst from her eyes, and you see every sin. And Piper, in your heart of hearts, you knew that Samantha had done some questionable things. You just didn't know how much. You see her haunting these boys. You see her
I'm glad
planning Tomas's death.
it was
You see
too.
her planning Imogen's death, Manny's death, your death. You see as she goes and she goes and she goes and she goes. You see the posters that were put up of you that were saying slut.
I said
They were
whore.
whore.
Or
They were not
yeah.
done by Theo. They were Samantha. And as you see it begins to go and go and go, she wanted to turn you on them. She wanted a friend. She wanted to be loved. She wanted to do so much. You see that she tried to poison her father. She tried to poison Imogen and failed. There was so much hate inside of
She
her.
started dancing on my grave.
And you see, she laughs at Tomas's grave as she sits there as the rain covers her. I'm so fucking glad you're dead. If I could kill you again, I would kill you every fucking day. And as you begin to pull back, something happens.
I want to tighten my grip on her. I don't want to pull away.
And as you hold on, you feel Samantha stop, stop, stop. You see her in the room, in the golden cage. You see a book that she stole from your library. And you see that she's writing on it, best friends forever. And you start seeing the first time that she had breakfast was Imogen. You see when she forgives Manny. And you
Oh.
see her stalking Tomas, wanting to say that she's sorry and not knowing how.
If you'll allow it, I will ask her if she repents.
All of you, as you watch this, you hear as Piper's mouth opens, Piper's voice, as John the Revelator as well. Do you
Revelation.
repent? You see her turn. Yes. As Samantha just falls to her knees in tears. I'm so sorry.
Piper will pass off the glasses and hug Samantha.
And on that, we will end tonight's episode. Team, I would like you to think about all the loose ends. From here on in, once these loose ends are taken care of, you have 3 days to decide what to do with Keelan.
Yeah, we should come together on that one.
Yeah.
And after that, it'll be homecoming.
If we live. Or
If you
Keelan
live.
lives.
We'll be fine.
We are truly on the final stretch. And with that, my dear listeners, I say thank you for being with us here tonight.
Thank you.
And as always, we appreciate you. Be safe and take care. We will see you very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.